by descending off of ropes from an airship that they would park above the road. You climbed up there, the captain of which, a priest S, worshipper of someone. Forgetting all the gods' names right now. Either way, they hold themselves up on the top of the ship, and you guys fought your way down to the bottom of the ship, found a undead returned engineer who apparently claimed to design this ship, hundreds of years ago. You freed her, and she cracked open the elevator system to the top of the ship. You went in, summarily slaughtered the captain and her few comrades, and you claimed the ship as your own. You captured a few members of the ship without killing them, and have thrown them in the brig.
All right. We also haven't explored the rest of the ship, right?
Yeah, I'm just going to burn through that really quick. In this top area here, you can see this is this door here goes to this room here. And there's like some bunk beds and crew cabins. Then you can see two officer rooms here and here. You open up the bathroom. There's another goblin. He's on the toilet. He surrenders without any real kerfuffle, giving you your third person in the brig. And that was it, really. Oh, and there's also the captain's room down here that you didn't unlock. But once you beat the captain in here, you can pull the key off of her body pretty easily. You have total reign and control of the ship.
Okay, we wanted to we left that one guy tied up. So we wanted to go and untie that guy, and then we were going to let them go.
From below.
And did we want to take the bodies? Think we wanted to take the bodies, but then
we'll bring them up. I mean, hey, that's 10 gold per body, man. And before it was going to be really just disgusting to chop their heads off. But when we have an entire ship, we could put them in one of the corners and, it'll be fine.
Keep them on deck, honestly.
Yeah.
I'd rather want
as long as we don't leave them out there for too long.
But, we take the heads,
and
perhaps?
What?
We leave the bodies and then take the heads. Is what I'm thinking.
Well, we want to bury... We want to convince the lady to just hey, we killed the guys, but we promised the... No, we didn't... We just want to be nice guys and give them their proper funeral rites. Because that's just what you do, even if they were...
We don't want to cut off their head because that's gross.
What?
Our primary reason is because we just don't want to have to cut off their head. That was the reason.
Greg, I cannot hear you whatsoever.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sorry.
are super quiet right now. Maybe get your face closer to your microphone. Oh, he's deafened. Well, he's even quieter now. Am I right, boys? Hey!
Hey, ayo! Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah.
Could be very hearable.
Greg, I want you to shove your mouth straight into the microphone and start talking. At a normal volume. As that is what I am doing right now. By the way, just need to put /R before that. But
oh, that's why I was trying it out.
Okay. The reason why we didn't want to bring the bodies with us is because we didn't want to cut off their heads, so no one was willing to cut off their heads.
Yeah. And now that we don't have to cut off their heads to transport them, it's going to be a lot easier.
Yeah. But I still want them to be able to get some kind of
They're most likely just going to.
Well, the
Respectful
goblins,
burial, yeah.
but like this, I'm thinking like getting their heads and leaving the bodies in the ground would be.
Well, you didn't volunteer, so.
Hello?
Yeah.
Howdy. Look, I really don't care what you guys do for heads or bodies or whatever. It's your entire own indiscretion. But like, let's not make it take too long to decide what you're doing with them.
I think take the bodies and then bury them when we like show them off. You know, maybe do a diplomacy check to convince them to let us bury them. Like the fact that they're dead is enough. Like we told those other, we're not gonna. Do not tell them that we left people. Let people go, but like.
Let one goblin go. You have 3 in your break. Like, are you letting them go?
Well, we haven't untied the other guy. We were going to pilot the ship to that guy and then like let them all go. That's why I was thinking at least.
Thinking we let one of the guy go because he cooperated, and then we turn the other ones in.
Well, all the ones that you captured actually cooperated. They were in the shower, the bathroom, and the other one I think was just standing on deck and you knocked him out.
Yeah, judo chopped his ass.
Yeah.
2 of the ones in the brig surrendered because you caught them with their pants down, and the third didn't ever have a chance to fight.
Okay. So we capture the third one, we let the.
Goblin that you actually spared down on the ground, he was actually fighting you, and once he saw that his friends were losing, then he surrendered.
Yeah.
Honestly, I prefer being able to bring justice to all of them. That would make us look pretty good.
What do you mean by justice, by the way? Just
Well,
like-
we promised to let that one guy go for helping us, so that's just our
Yeah,
word.
I just think that
We'll claim.
they can't really do any more banditry, so I'm hard for just letting them go.
We did promised to get rid of the banditry problem, and now they're going to be only a minor thorn in the side, not a major.
there are still
Giant
other bandits.
ship
like,
size.
around. That's where they were going.
Yeah,
to
they
take-
might regroup with their friends, but we did give them our word. That's my main driving force here.
And you're taking their airship.
Only gave him his word.
Yeah.
So,
that is a
him,
good
so
point.
I say we take the rest and we turn them in.
Oh yeah, turn everyone in except for the one person we promised not to turn in.
That's the only person we promised.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're gonna be enslaved.
We're not.
Let's just.
Well, okay. They're murderers and they literally like worship the slaughter god. Like, would you prefer
And
them
they
to die
killed
instantly?
So many people.
Yeah.
Like, you want us to kill them?
Look,
What if-
every prison is slavery. Like, let's be real here.
And
Let's
you
be
think-
real. Let's not get it twisted. Yeah.
Can we at least try to?
We already
convince
have a
them?
compromise. We have the one person who we're releasing because we specifically promised to release him.
I understand what you're saying, though, the Emmaus. Because slavery is that blight on
Slavery is
I don't
cringe.
know, all of our souls. But the alternative is that, you know, they kill people or they get killed. You know?
There are 3 options.
Can't
We
they all
go
just
back
flip
to
burgers?
Crime.
Yeah, that's why, isn't that what slavery is? They just flip burgers for free.
Yeah, capitalism is basically slavery.
We might get
Well,
to
it's
some
just
very
jobs,
domestic
you know?
jobs.
You'd rather them be wage slaves.
Like, I very much am against turning them in.
Well, we're going to turn them in.
Well, we can vote on it. So you want to just let everybody that's not dead go, Thea?
Well,
Yes, if
what do
if we can convince them that banditry is cringe,
We have
and
no
that
guarantee that they will say anything
Yeah.
Realize that?
That's the issue here. I mean, slavery is bad, but murder is worse.
Yeah. Hmm.
Do you want the blood on your hands the next time they raid a caravan of bards or civilians?
Well, it's a lot less likely that they're going to
A lot less
be able to get away with it at the very least.
Realize they
In the
have
short
an entire
term.
operation on this ship that they've been part of.
In the short term, yeah, you're right, Thea. But in the long term, like let's say in like 6 months, maybe, like they're gonna figure out some way to continue this line of work. They don't know anything else. They have nothing else to do. I would assume by the way that they refused to compromise with me when I very politely offered them a business deal.
I mean, to be fair, you weren't in any position to offer anything.
Well, clearly I was. We destroyed them. Am I right, Urbog?
Yeah.
Don't put it into this.
Don't bring the child in here. Well, I can't go against what everyone else is thinking. So I guess
It's a hard decision to make.
gotta turn
I
them
agree
in.
with you.
We're at least letting one go. Remember that. Have that.
Whatever.
Whatever, bottom text. Okay,
So yeah, we're still freeing that one guy though.
Oh yeah, we gave. Oh yeah, that's just on our honor as.
Yeah, you guys come
Cowboys.
back, you climb down the rope, and he's still just like sitting there, like sideways on the cart. He seems to have fallen over. And he can't get himself back up because he's tied up. And he's just like, "Oh, thank God you're back."
Yeah, no, we beat him up. We did pretty good.
Can
so- Cut me free, and then point me in the direction of, not Malakir.
all right, I point in the direction of Malakir. Don't go that way.
Okay.
wait, what?
Wait, why would you point that way? That's Malakir.
Yeah,
Because
he
I'm,
said
that
not
way.
to go that way.
yeah, so
Use your
I'm just
I
showing
got
him where
ears.
not to
Do
go.
you?
He can go
I'm just
anywhere
saying,
other than that
that's
direction.
confusing. That's a confusing way to put it.
Well, otherwise I'd have to point everywhere except for that direction.
It didn't confuse me. I understand it quite.
Yeah, thank you. Somebody gets me. Can me and Hot Puss take the wagon back while the other people go in the airship, or what are we gonna do?
That'd take significantly longer.
Well, we have to take the wagon
oh, yeah,
back.
we
That's
still
part
have
of
to
the
take the wagon.
yeah.
If anyone asks, we didn't help you.
I don't even know your name.
Good.
Yep. Good to hear.
Farewell.
I mean,
We never see each other again.
We could also just tell them that the cart was destroyed. Now that I think about it, but don't we have a horse here? We can't screw
There's
this
like-
horse over.
Yeah, there is like a carriage, workhorse.
All right, yeah. All right, so we'll have some. All right, so the people in the airship. Here's my thing. Do we really want to have an airship outside the city? That would cause a stir, right, God? I would have that intuitive knowledge.
I got an idea about getting the ship.
Stir? People would definitely be coming outside of buildings to look at it,
Uh huh.
and they might be crowding around wherever you park to get a close look.
Yeah, I'm just concerned about parking it in a secure location because the great houses might want to take it from us,
Yeah, the interesting thing about parking this, that Celia might tell you, is that you can't just park it in the air. That takes fuel.
Yeah.
You have to park it in the water like a normal boat,
Okay.
and it can fathom around in the water like a normal boat if you're out of fuel.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Oh, and if we use it as a regular boat, then we wouldn't have to use fuel.
No, yeah, it goes slower because it's in water, but the sails on the sides pull up and they function like boat sails.
That's cool. That's badass. So yeah, we're grabbing these other bodies though. After that guy leaves, of course.
Oh yeah. We take the bodies and we haul them all up.
All the ones you buried last time.
We didn't bury them yet.
Yeah, you did. All his friends, while you were waiting for the ship to like lower down and taking your short rest, you buried his buddies.
Did we? I thought we. I don't. If you say so.
You had to kill time because Justin kept screwing up his heal checks on you.
Yeah, but only for like 10 minutes, and then Greg was like, "Screw it,
and
we're
you
just going up."
decided to bury the bodies that you killed down there. You can unbury them. I don't care.
Okay,
Nah, that's cringe. Nah, that's just cringe.
Okay, fine, it's cringe. Whatever. We have enough bodies already. I agree. It's too much effort. But
Yeah.
okay. So we're gonna need. All right, so. I guess we need some people to go back with the carriage here, and then. Here, how about we do this? I mean, we like everyone. Hot Puss will take the carriage back, and then everyone else will go on the airship and do downtime waiting for him.
That's
Malakir.
fair.
Works. That works.
Hell yeah.
I believe in you, Hot Puss. You're the you're the guy
We'll
for
just-
this job.
Get on the cart. Take it away.
Let's go. All right, now back to the airship with all of our bodies, of which we have probably like 6 or 7.
Oh,
8
yeah.
even.
You killed 5 up on top of the deck. There's 3 people that you have in the brig. So
Okay. 8
3
people.
alive, 5 dead, 8 people.
Well, that's another 80 gold, baby. Let's carry on.
Yeah, and so you guys, this thing pretty quickly flies you back. Celia piloting. She lets you know that she's not a very good pilot, and she's kind of going at like very slow pace.
Uh-huh.
And she also warns you that she can't really drive in bad weather.
Okay.
She basically just is saying that you guys should probably hire a pilot sometime.
Would there be airship pilots in Malakir?
And Malakir, probably not.
Yeah.
If you're going to find an airship anything, it's probably going to be down south in California.
Yeah.
All right. That'll be good to know.
Well, at least she kind of knows what she's doing.
Yeah, she can drive it. You know, she built the damn thing. She's just not a very good driver.
There's no lighting here, by the way.
So if we're in a chase
Is there a new
scene, it'll
link
just be like,
for
Yes, Greg, it's a new link in the important links chat.
yeah. So if we're in a chase, it'll be like, oh, the DC will not get hit that much.
If you're in a chase, you'll probably lose.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, you guys, what was a week journey by cart is like maybe 2 days pushing into the 3rd day to get back in the airship.
Slower
my
than I thought it'd
God.
be, huh? I guess she
This
is
thing
slow.
is so,
But
this
you
is
guys,
hella fast. Are you kidding me?
I mean, I guess it doubled our speed, but it's about the same as going by boat. It's even faster because we didn't have to go around anything. But
you just
as
Yeah,
the crows
well, yeah.
fly.
yeah, all right. Well, I guess we dock into the city dock.
Yeah, she'll bring it around and then park it over the water, kind of just like a heavy as you crash into the bottom.
All right, and we're gonna get Urbog's stash, his loot, and then we're gonna get that one Naka snake person, Cesare, and
Our awesome stonemason guy,
Maximus or whatever his name is.
Titanium.
Maximus
Titanius.
Titanius,
Yeah, Yeah, we're gonna get Cesare and
crew.
Maximus
specifically
and Urbog.
Maximus Achilles Titanius.
Yes, okay. And then I'm gonna task Urbog with saying, "All right, it is your duty now to protect this ship from those who would seek to take it from us."
Oh, that is your duty. It is my duty to sit in my new castle and protect it with my life.
Yes, exactly. I'm just, we're guiding you on your path to glory.
Yes, but I don't get duties. You get duties. I have dragon things.
Well, I'm sure if anybody tried to take the ship, you wouldn't let them, right?
Well, of course.
Yeah, okay.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Don't have to worry about that, hopefully, as much.
Unless a bigger dragon comes in.
Also, don't forget about Gregor.
Oh, yeah,
Our
Grigor. Yeah,
harmonious
hold on.
friend.
We get Grigor, too, and we're like, yo, we have an airship, yo.
We
Yeah,
totally earned it.
Grigor is kind of like mouth agape at it.
You won't believe this, but the bandits that attacked us, they were using an airship, and they're fucking dumbasses, and we just took it from them.
Fuck did they get an airship?
That's a good question, honestly.
No idea.
Well, somewhere, yeah.
And we might be able to get information out.
Hey, you know a guy, they know a guy, I guess.
Shit.
Do you
I've
know?
never,
would you know?
I've never been on an airship before, but how can it be? It's just like a ship, but in the air. Present my
this the-
fear of heights.
Oh.
So,
Hey, well, it's like riding a bike, only it's about it's
I've never
actually
ridden a
boat.
bike.
Oh, okay. Do bikes even exist? That's
Yes.
the real question.
They probably, I don't know why not. They're not very advanced. It's just
Surprisingly, bicycles as we know them are.
Oh, yeah. But
penny farthings didn't exist until like the 1700s.
is that like
Okay, that's a
so
good-
would bikes exist?
I guess they wouldn't necessarily. The hardest part about bikes is just getting the steel production for them that you need.
It was the whole gear mechanicry. Like it's simple to us looking back, but that was a massive innovation.
Yeah,
It's
'cause,
less about it's about like
Yeah.
the economics and like the logistics of like getting this like the metal work to.
Yeah, because it's like the chain part. The chain part's like the worst part. It's just all these tiny little pieces that all have to be exactly the same.
Uh-huh.
You have to assemble that too, so that's
Nice.
another hard part.
What kind of
Either
skill
way.
check is
All
piloting a ship?
There's a few for them. Lore airships is a big one.
I mean, for this one specifically.
Lore airships.
Oh, okay.
If you give me a moment here, I can actually pull up that actual thing.
Because I just got a feat that lets me.
Piloting this, you can pilot this with a crafting check for like mechanics. DC 32.
Oh, a DC 32.
Jesus.
That's to do like actual driving maneuvers and such with this. It's easier if you're using piloting lore.
Oh,
I think I have. Hold on, I need to. Skillful lessons. No, that's not it.
But I will say bicycles probably exist. They're somewhere in between penny farthing
Okay, that's
and, like
cool.
something else. Where it's like a tiny wheel, big wheel, but like larger wheel, smaller wheel, and you only really probably have seen them in Ravnica. You guys haven't really seen them else anywhere.
Bikes when they first came out were pretty much a novelty.
Yeah, that's basically what it is for you, as you've seen rich kid novelties. No like industry use for them.
Kind of like a unicycle today. It's like,
Yeah.
they learned to do that.
Okay, who wants to go in? Oh wait, we can't hire a pilot guy. I have at least a plus. Do you round up or down when you have something?
What?
Like, I have the untrained improvisation feat, which lets me add to untrained skill checks. I can add equal to half my level instead of +0.
But you
Round
always
up.
round down. That's generally how it works in every
Sure.
system.
I'll go with Greg's vote.
system.
I'll go with Greg's vote.
Okay, so it'd be +2. Beefy.
Celia, like I said, she can fly it, just not super well.
Uh-huh.
I can't do anything besides basic.
We can't do anything about that quite yet until we get more down south, which we're probably not doing, as that's dangerous.
You never
That's
know.
not dangerous.
It's not dangerous normally, but it's dangerous for us specifically because of Cypher. Anyway, let's
The name of the ship.
just take our week.
You guys have
Yeah,
yet
what
to
is
the
the
ship.
name of the ship?
Oh yeah, are we gonna turn in our money things first so that
Oh
we
yeah,
have
we
money?
also need to do that.
Yeah. You guys return to Drana. You drop off the 5 dead bodies and you free the 3 goblins. She looks it over. She mentions that she saw you come in on an airship. She's impressed by it all. Pats you on the back. If you guys ever, if I ever have anything big like this come up again, I know to look for you.
All right.
Here's your pay.
Yeah, you know what? Hot boys for
480
life.
gold.
180 gold. Wow.
200.
280. Okay, and then divided amongst the 6 of us.
Oh boy.
Well, okay. Are we divided? All right. You know what? People have to be here to get paid. Fuck it. 5 of us. All right. Everybody gets 56 gold. It divides evenly.
Wait,
56, baby. That's some
Are
good
you
money.
actually BMing?
If
I
you
don't know
wanted,
how much gold I have.
you probably had like 20.
56?
Right, God?
Okay.
Is that a good estimate for how much gold somebody would have previously?
Well, I have 31 gold before the 56.
I think I spent more, so I'm just gonna put 20.
Yeah.
I know Jesse probably had like close to most because he chose gold at every avenue and he hasn't spent it.
Yeah, I haven't spent it yet because I don't need.
I think I want to say you had like somewhere 80 something, right?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Level 4, right?
We're level 5, I thought.
Yeah, we
Oh.
are level 5.
Oh yeah, we are.
It ain't my business to know what level you are. It's my business to say, hey, you leveled up. Yeah, you guys have you have your money. You parked your ship in the water. You're back at Malakir. You can take your week of downtime real quick.
Okay.
Let me look at the downtime activities I can do in here.
You're all gonna have to pay a living cost for that week.
All right.
Yeah.
What's
you're
If
right.
you want to subsist, which is just eating nothing but like 1 meal of gruel a day, that would be 4 silver for the week. If you want to like live comfortably, like eating meals every day, that would be a gold.
All
I'm
right.
just doing a week right now, I think. So
I'll do a week and live comfortably for a gold. I don't want to eat.
Yeah,
gruel.
me too.
Yeah, gold.
If I don't have to.
fine living would be like, you're eating nice, you're eating out, you're maybe going and getting your hair did.
Justin, is there any way for me to help you in your downtime activities, or if anybody else wants
I'm
help?
just. Well, we need to get supplies, among other things. Also,
Oh yeah, we need to purchase some fuel for the
yeah, we do need to do that.
for the ship.
I will also just pay for. Does Gregor have a? Does he live, or does he have his own money?
He doesn't actually need to eat.
Okay.
Fucking homunculuses.
He likes
Okay, I'd
food,
pay
but he
for
doesn't need to eat.
Titanius then. I'd pay for Titanius then.
Titanius would
And
be great.
And then
sorry.
Cesari, he's covered because he's
Yeah.
a Chad
Okay.
and actually has skills.
He's not just worthless, yeah.
Get one of us all.
Yeah, fucking own him, dude.
So I have low light vision instead of dark vision, right?
Yes.
Yeah, almost nobody has dark vision.
Except Urbach. We need to buy a shit ton of food as well.
Oh yeah, I guess.
We have a Letta, so... And I assume they can produce water?
Yeah.
I mean,
Which
that was
would help with that, so we don't have to buy water/wine bullshit so that we don't reverse drown.
Celia will tell you that the ship will intake water if you park it in like fresh water, not like ocean water. It will intake it, and then like the internal tanks will be boiled and filtered roughly. And that's where the showers and the sinks get their water from.
That's so cool. That's so fucking cool, dude.
But you have to park it in like fresh water every now and then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not going to be seeing fresh water a lot on our trip.
Well, lakes, rivers.
Sure.
Okay, that's fair. Well, are we traveling just like a straight line to the destination we're going to, or are we going above land?
I don't know what you're doing. You got drawn?
do you
It
guys
would be
think?
fastest if we went straight across, because we're going to Vantress, right? Or around that
Where,
area?
That's where they told. What was his name? Sorry.
That's where the mirror is, apparently.
That is where the magic mirror of legend is apparently located. Going there in a straight line from where you are would take you over Gyre's Reach, which is a really tall mountain range.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, we want to like avoid that. We want to steer
Yeah.
clear of it.
Which, you know, anyone with like a +2 intelligence would be smart enough to know that that bad to fly through for even birds. Wind gets pushed up crazy around mountaintops.
So
All
like,
right, well then we can just like go around it then,
yeah, we can go around it like on the coastline, I suppose.
and then land
And
in the
then
water.
of, like, yeah, like somewhat water, somewhat.
If we're following the coast, we might as well just have a ship, though, you know. But this works.
Well, we do have a ship. We do have a ship.
Yeah, this is still. We don't have to follow the coast exactly. I guess we can make some
Yeah, we can-
shortcuts. Okay,
Yeah,
so
and
for my downtime activity, can I try to earn some income?
Yeah.
How many wizards and people, you know, trained in the arcane, are even in the city?
I think there's like a chart that shows if you want to make income.
Yeah, there is. I'm looking at it right now. Okay, use one of your skills to make money during downtime. The GM assigns a task level representing the most lucrative job available. You can search for lower level job tasks with the GM determining whether you find any. Sometimes you can attempt to find better work. Okay, whatever. You find the job, and then it's just a skill check on whether or not you succeed. After your first day of work, you roll to determine your earnings. You gain an amount of income based on your result, the task's level, and your proficiency rank. And you can continue to work on the task on subsequent days without needing to roll again. For each day you spend after the first, you earn the same amount as the first day up until the task's completion. So,
Yeah. So the 3 skills that you can do earn income with are crafting, lore, and performance.
is that so?
Mm-hmm.
It says that? Or
Yes. Skill uses:
Where?
crafting, earn income by crafting goods for the market. Lore, and earn income by using your knowledge to practice the trade. Performance, earn income by staging performance.
where
You
does
just
it
get to
say
use
that?
Arcana. Under earn income, trained.
Yeah.
Also under downtime, earn income. also on the 3 of those skills.
I'm on earned income right. I'm not disputing this claim. I just don't see it.
Okay. I'm telling you, these are the 3 skills you can use to earn income: crafting, lore, and performance.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I see. It's not in like the main.
So
page.
you were refuting it.
I wasn't. I was just trying to look for where it said that.
Mm-hmm.
I believed you. I'm an expert in crafting. No, I'm trained in crafting. I'm a trained crafter. Let it be known.
How would that work if I wanted to go medicine some people?
Wait, no, I don't even know how to craft anything. I decided it didn't really. Okay, I can use lore. I can use lore to. Let me tell you what. If anybody, I can use. If somebody wants to, you know what I could do? I could maybe I could make forgery papers using my lore skill for Ravnica. In my previous experience in making my own forgeries. Maybe if somebody wants some to like a fake passport or whatever the equivalent is for that city, if that exists, that's something I could do maybe, but I don't know if I could find somebody to pay for that. It's up to God. Otherwise, I just learn spells and.
Alright, I zoned
Joe.
out and didn't hear what you said.
Okay, so my plan for making money, my business plan. I have experience
Something about forgeries, right?
making forgeries. The one thing I'm an expert at that makes money is lore about Ravnica. And if I use my lore of Ravnica or P-City, Poliano, to create forgeries of like official documents of the city, which I have experience in. If anybody wanted that on the other side of the continent, I'm their guy. that's
You would be hard pressed to find that kind of work in Malakir. It's so far from Poliano.
Yeah.
Also, you
Jeez.
don't want to create a paper trail that just lead. Oh, there's this guy that's making forgeries. If you ever got found out.
All right, I guess I'll just chill out and not make any money then. So be it. I'll learn spells.
That's a valid thing. You could also teach Urbach some English as well.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's what I'll do.
You can spend the week teaching Nerdon basic.
Hooray!
Yeah, we're not. This is like a very, very, very little progress, but towards doing it. But like, it's still a progress. As I said, I would just unlearn my fucking trip
Yeah,
build.
so you're unlearning your trip. You're forgetting how to trip people.
And instead, I am taking the
You know,
the assurance feat for medicine.
Hell
And-
yeah, brother.
And hold on, I had another thing. The shared stratagem class feat. Which makes it so that if I hit someone with my smart guy punch, then I choose an ally, and then the creature is flat-footed to that guy.
Alright. Greg,
Um,
Jamie, are you doing any downtime? Any idea of like what you're planning on doing over the course of a week? Just be as simple as they.
Is Greg here?
I'm here.
Okay.
Just don't know what to do for downtime.
Fair.
You could just say you spend the week, dicking around, conning people with small card tricks.
nice.
What did you say about Alex's downtime?
I'm teaching Urbog Common.
Yeah, but you said something about forgery.
Oh yeah, you can create a forgery if you want to. That's one of the things you can do during downtime. It uses your society skill.
I think I'll just I do some local cons then.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Follow people around town. Sell people horses that you don't own. That kind of shit. Generally just being a nuisance.
Does he make any money?
I think I roll.
Yeah, you go ahead and give me a deception check.
Great. Set up skill section. God damn it, I can't find skills.
Hell yes.
Greg, it sounds like your mic is really far, by the way.
It's right in front of me!
I don't know what to tell you. You're just quiet is all. I turned you all the way up, though. Sorry. That was a good roll.
That's good dice rolling. I didn't install that because. Yeah, we'll just say get. 15 gold for pawning people throughout the week.
Nice.
Hell yeah, scam lord.
You might not be well regarded in a week from now. People throughout the town might remember you as the guy who sold him his neighbor's horse.
Nice.
Sucks to suck. We're leaving anyway.
Jamie, is there anything you wanted to do for this week of downtime?
Well, I think she'd just kind of like hang out, meet people, learn about their town and their culture and stuff.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
What do they? Friendly things, good people things.
Now, are you
I'm a
doing
good
this?
one.
Are you doing this with intent, like evil intent, or is it actually you're just trying to be nice?
Friendly things.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Give me a diplomacy check. Roll me diplomacy. See how friendly you are. Or well, not how friendly you are. See how good you come off to these people. So this is a pretty fucked up town. These people are, criminals, vampires, drug addicts, slave owners. And here
17.
comes this wet lady who's just a little too friendly.
Not like weirdly friendly, like in a nice way, learning about people and the town, and
Howdy, neighbor.
17. I'll say, go ahead and ask me any 2 questions you want to know about this town, and I will answer them.
I wasn't planning this just in depth. You just asked me what I was doing, and I just gave what I was doing.
This thing. You've earned 2 questions. I will
You
answer
don't
them.
need to.
Like, if you want to know where something in specific is in this town, or where you could find this or that.
Where is their most powerful weapon kept?
Okay. That's a question, I guess. You got me. Okay, so if it's not a weapon that's like actually being in use, it's probably kept in like a vault in one of the Lord's manors or in like the bank. If it's a weapon that's actually in use, it is probably one of the swords used by the Lacerators, which are a local assassins guild.
question number 2.
Mm.
Can I become best friends with the leader of the local Assassin's Guild?
You were given directions to the local Assassin's Guild. There's no sign.
I know this.
It is.
The intent is malicious.
It is. There's no sign on the building. It's not like super duper hidden. It's more or less just an unmarked building in the water district. So you have to like take little gondola boats to it.
I can't swim.
I mean, you could, but it's like a really filthy bay.
Oh, okay.
This is like really swampy water. That's like further polluted by this city.
In front of my home. Fine.
You grew up in a swamp polluted by a city?
Kinda.
Alright, I mean, if you want to swim there and smell like shit, go right ahead.
That doesn't matter. I'll take a boat.
Okay, you take a gondola and you're at the Lacerators, the local Assassin's Guild. You step into the unmarked building, and it is just a bunch of really edgy-looking blood-cursed, all sitting around. They're all wearing like leather-strapped outfits that are like very tight conforming. You imagine they might be stealthy if they're like out in the dark or whatever, but like sitting here in the light, they just look like a bunch of fucking weird goths. They're all just kind of like staring at you, bright blue fish person, who just wandered into their guild house with varying degrees of confusion and intrigue.
All right, this is kind of off topic, but is anyone willing to spot me 8 gold?
Why?
I want to learn 3 spells, and I can only learn 2 with the money I have. I want to learn haste, mind reading, and locate object.
You don't need to ask. I'll help you out.
Thank you so much. I only need 8 gold. I'll pay you back. I'm gonna write down in my bio. First of all, I have 3 piety, I think.
Is
Yeah.
the G?
And then I owe Thea 8 gold. Okay.
Okay, back to what a letter
Sorry.
is doing, because you just rudely interrupted.
Well, there was a pause. There was a lull in the conversation, and I just wanted to get that in there. I have no gold anymore.
One of the Lacerators will step up from their weird loungy chairs. They're like those egg chairs, but like more freeform. They'll step up and kind of like saunter over to you, waggling a finger, like trying to like trace your body out with it. Are you here for a hire or revenge?
Neither.
Neither. What are you here for then?
I actually have a meeting with Mothman.
Oh my god.
You have a meeting with the boss?
Yes, is it not in your schedule book?
Do we have a schedule book? I'll go get the boss. But like, just be warned, man. He doesn't take kindly to interruptions. Like,
You're the one interrupting him, not me.
Okay. Alright, chill.
Shit.
I'm going to import that. Oh, that one.
He steps away into another room. After a few minutes, he kind of like comes back. You can see he kind of like looks really just grumpy, maybe a little like upset, like he just got chewed out or something.
He's the one who interrupted.
And coming in after him is this fucking jacked up. This guy looks huge. He's maybe like 6'3". He's got like really broad shoulders. He's a very triangle build body. He looks super jacked, not stealthy at all.
Fuck.
He's like, "Who the hell has a meeting with me? Is it you? You got a meeting with me?"
I do.
What is it? What do you want? I don't remember setting up any meetings with no merfolk.
Oh, oof.
Actually, that is what this meeting is about. Your scheduling. You know, you could murder a lot more people and be a lot more terrifying and get a lot more hires if you had a correctly scheduled calendar of events.
Are you trying to get a job here as a secretary?
What is
I have no idea. I have no idea. Making stuff up as they go along.
Oh boy.
This is getting way too deep now.
We're in too far.
You really did just go, "Can I fuck with these people? I'm gonna fuck with these people."
What I was doing.
These cold killers, these paid assassins, I'm going to fuck with them. Just,
It's true. They do need a better schedule.
I can't argue with that.
Look, the lacerators, we don't work on a schedule. We get a contract, we get it done when we get it done.
Okay, but how many appointments have you missed because you don't write them down and you forget about them?
I don't know.
Hello?
You assume
You
we have
forgot
enough
about the
work
people
that we have to like write them down?
So your problem is you're not getting enough work.
No, there's not a whole lot of people needing people assassinated lately. Go ahead. Business is slow.
Business slow. Are the competitors really stepping it up?
We don't have no competitors. The lacerators cut out the competition.
Your schedule says otherwise.
Schedule.
no way.
I see this schedule you keep talking about.
I'm telling you, is your problem is you don't have one.
No, because we never needed one.
I'm proving to you now you do need one.
Okay. So assume we get a schedule book. Will you leave us alone?
Maybe.
This close from lacerating you.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god.
When he says this close, he throws his hand up and he puts his fingers like they're literally pressed together. I'm this close.
It's already happened.
So now you either get out of here or you get us a schedule book.
Nice.
I will help you with the schedule on my own terms, not because I'm worried about getting murdered or anything.
Assassinated is the term we prefer.
And that's the story of how she set up a scheduling book for the Morak Tong and.
Yeah.
Okay.
The weapon is a sword.
What?
Their most powerful weapon was a
The-
sword.
Oh, so the most powerful weapon, you were told that if it's in use, if there is a most powerful weapon being used, it would probably be held by the lacerators. You weren't told what it would be.
Theirs.
Yeah.
Oh. What?
I mean, it's not like everyone in the town knows every little dagger or knife everyone's got.
Well, they
Jeez.
should. Well, my offer will be I'll make them the greatest schedule, thus making them into the best assassins in. I don't know where we are, but like.
Malakir.
continent.
Oh, the continent?
Yeah.
Topos?
Sure. Hang on, I'm getting kicked out of my homework.
Rip.
In exchange for the greatest weapon of all time. I won't say it like that. That'd be a terrible idea. The greatest weapon. Not all.
You'll make us a scheduling book for a powerful weapon.
Yes, because
This is the
once
most
you have the perfect
insane
schedule, the
trade
schedule
I've ever heard.
No, because
Trade
a
deal,
perfect schedule
Oh,
is your most powerful weapon.
Okay. I'll make you an offer in turn. You draft us up a scheduling book and a calendar, and I'll give you a knife.
And not like a fancy
I
knife,
have
but like
mine.
this butter knife from the kitchen over there.
I'll draft you up a scheduling book, a calendar, and make you an organized binder of events for your knife.
My knife? I'm not giving you my knife.
Then I'm not giving you a schedule, a calendar, and an organized binder of events.
Oh my god.
It's just like, you don't understand how old this knife is.
This is granddaddy's knife.
Is it like
And their granddaddy's
older
knife.
than you?
This is older than me. This is the Lacerator's founding dagger. It's the Lacerator.
It's like
So
Fallout.
are you guys nothing without the knife?
Oh my god.
So like you need the knife because you are the knife, and if you didn't have that knife, you wouldn't be able to commit all the murderers and whatever you do.
Oh, I mean, I haven't even like stabbed with anyone within like months. It's just, it's the founding Lacerator used this knife.
What I'm hearing is they only respect you because you have a decent knife,
Oh my god.
and without the knife, you're worried. But with a perfect calendar of events, and as well as a hierarchical structure of the internal workings of your community, you wouldn't need that knife. They'd know you were the boss without it.
Even if I didn't want the knife, it's worth more than a calendar, a book, and a really good binder. I'll up my offer. I'll give you one of our special assassin knives. Not the lacerator, but, a lacerator. If you do all that work. So, I won't lie. I actually did kind of run into an issue the other week where I was supposed to do laundry, but I had a job. So I ended up having to kill a guy in my PJs.
Yeah, see, the problem is, you know how I found you guys? There was a
Oh.
couple people on the street laughing about that story, which means
You get their names?
you're no longer known as the Lacerators. You're known as the Pajama Raiders, because you were wearing your pajamas.
That's all the more reason I need the lacerator to earn our
Which
name
is
back.
why you need to rebrand and organize.
I want the pajamanator.
Look, I'm not giving you the lacerator. It's the last time. I will give you a special assassin dagger. We special order these things. All right, they're not just normal knives.
Special order.
This is more than enough for your help in organizing my life.
I don't think you realize how important this organization is going to
Oh
be.
my
for
You
God.
realize how close I am to cutting you.
I would take it.
Well, we-
Wyatt,
Ah.
so nice here. For real.
Tried so hard to barter for the most valuable possession by giving them a planner and.
Calendar and a schedule, don't forget.
Like, honestly, at this point, the only reason I haven't cut you yet is because I don't want to get blood over our carpet. If you want to step outside, I will stab you post haste.
Hmm. Okay, fine. We'll do it for the special order knife.
Finally.
Nice. You got a knife.
It'd be funny as if she just left and never did it.
So yeah, you spend a week, the rest of the week, not the whole week, because you spent most of the week making good impressions around town, and you spend the rest of that week making poor impressions with the lacerators as you organize their life and build up a schedule, a binder, and a calendar for them.
Joke's on them. Now she has an entire year's worth of knowledge of what they're doing.
Yeah.
And in return, you are granted.
I hope she gets piety points for this, by the way.
Poisonous dagger. It's a +1 dagger that if you critically attack somebody with, fangs merge, bite the target, and deal 1d4 persistent poison damage.
Nice.
So if you critically
What
stab,
damage?
so it's a +1 dagger. And if you crit someone, it deals 1d4 poison damage persistent. So they take 1d4 damage at the start of every turn. No save. So they just take that damage.
That's
And
cool.
stack.
Can we know what the lacerator actually does, just out of game?
Well, we haven't gotten it yet, you know?
Yeah, why would we know?
I'm just saying, it'd be fun.
It'll do, like, whatever we want, okay, later.
I mean, I can pretty easily tell you the lacerator, it does a shit ton of bleed damage.
Oh, man. Well, obviously, it's called
So,
the
like,
lacerator.
Yeah, so like it's a normal dagger, but on a normal hit, it does persistent bleed damage.
Oh, that's sick.
Wait,
Not yours, the actual lacerator.
no, yeah.
The actual lacerator does like a d4 bleed damage on every hit that stacks.
Alright, cool.
So it just will straight up kill you if you get hit a few times.
I just think that the dagger is actually a venomous dagger because the fangs are merged. Like, it's the
You know,
poisonous.
it's funny you say that because there's another dagger that's called the venomous dagger.
But this would be a venomous dagger if it's biting someone.
Here's the fun part: the venomous dagger is it doesn't bite people. It's just you stab them and they get poisoned.
Yeah.
That's dumb. That's not how it works.
These are like nigh identical blades. It's just one does poison damage, the other does the poison effect.
What does the poison effect do?
Subtracts. It's like sickened and enfeebled.
Okay.
It just
Oh,
debuffs
okay.
you. You got a poisonous dagger worth 150 gold.
What?
Oh my god! the
That is a lot of money that I could use to learn spells. Just kidding.
I don't think Aletta has to give it to you, or even if she sells it, she has to give the money to you because I'm pretty sure Aletta.
You didn't even
Was
know
the
I
one-
had them.
Yeah, Aletta, you didn't even pay Aletta for the last job.
Yeah.
Well, let's.
Here,
Well, okay, I was clearly joking back there. I'm not.
Oh, yeah,
Are
sure.
you-
Clearly, I was joking. I did not.
Oh, sure.
Then
It's
why
just the
did
guy
you
who
split
put up the
5
gold
ways?
irreversibly.
Look. It was just easier to split it 5 ways earlier today. I would have had to do some. Look, this is Wyatt's fault for not just paying us per player instead of giving us a sum, like a large sum.
Like throwing clumps of money and letting you figure it out yourself.
You clearly don't like it. You always complain like, "Oh, here comes the nerd wanting to divide it evenly."
Anyway, are you done, Jamie?
Yeah, I think that pretty much ends her week of faffing.
Okay, so I think the last person is Jesse, or
Yep. What do you got, Jesse?
Probably like I think that getting I kind of want to get information about the town. I guess I don't know.
You want to ask around, do some digging?
Yeah, just like about bandit camp. No, wait, not about bandit camp specifically. That was just a joke because Fallout.
Here, do me a diplomacy check, and then just like Jamie did, and then I'll tell you how many. Or you can do diplomacy, or intimidation,
Okay, neither of those are good.
depending on how you want to press people for info.
Okay.
Jamie, I don't understand, because when you built your character, you built Aletta to be like an expert at intimidation, but she's so nice and friendly. She hasn't tried to intimidate anyone.
Okay.
You be friendly
Maybe
and intimidating.
Maybe I'd rather just like make traps instead. It's like I'm not really sure I want to have TBH. Like just buy the ingredients to do that. Also buy a new bow, composite one, because I have all this money.
Yeah, go
I
for
do
it.
think. Wait, what did you say, Jesse?
We bought a composite bow.
Yeah, that's one.
Oh, that's badass. But I
how
do
much-
think.
just need to
Hold
look
on.
at how much it costs. What are you saying, Justin? It's fine.
I was just saying, I think that asking for information about the town is kind of a moot point, considering we're going to be like leaving
Yeah, that's what I
and probably
thought.
never coming back. Let's be honest here.
Do we want to tell the Drana about the bandit camp that we heard about, or
About what?
that's- the bandit camp that we're going to?
Well, I'm sure they would have heard about it from the guys that they.
Oh yeah, that's a
Fuck.
good point. Fair. Okay, cool. So yeah, that sounds pretty good.
So that brings to an end. You guys have spent a week. Hot Puss makes it back into town. He parks the cart up to Drana. He comes over to you guys, collects his share of gold.
Oh yeah. Awkward. I already spent it all.
He draws a sword on you and demands it.
I don't have it.
I know.
Wait, he split it 5 ways. There should be enough for him as well. Wait, also.
Yeah, I split it evenly 5 ways.
Oh wait, you're right. Hold on.
Giving nothing to the hot bus.
You meant you weren't paying Aletta since she wasn't here last.
No. We pay. I was just paying the people who are here currently. Aletta, you know, is here. So
I'm gonna make you split it 6 ways if this is how you're gonna do it.
look, this is what you get for giving us a huge bunch of money instead of just giving us all a certain amount.
Hot Puss is taking his money and walking away.
I have no ability to give him the money. I literally spent it all already. I can't give him his share from mine.
You don't have to give him his share because Jamie didn't get a share. She wasn't here last time.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that makes it easier then, doesn't it? And she also just got a dagger worth 1 billion gold, so I guess it all evens out.
It all works out.
Yeah. Pay us per person next time. Anyway.
Oh. Anyways,
Get rid of this whole issue.
Like outside of downtime stuff, would we have been able to procure the supplies needed to like travel and shit? You know, like extra oil and food
Oh yeah, I should
for
have
the
saved some
trip.
money for that.
Getting extra oil, yeah, it's 50. It costs 50 gold to fill the tank.
Uh,
That's a lot of oil. Yep. Oil comes in at 1 copper per pint.
If it's
We have a full tank already, so we'll be able to go to the next town very easily.
alright.
Yeah, we can probably stop and like. Yeah, let's just fly to the free city of Namana and then see how our fuel is doing, and then determine it from there.
okay,
Yeah,
that's fair. What about food?
Yeah, 1 second. Just to like put this into perspective, the tank holds 625 gallons of oil.
Damn. Okay.
And how much does it use per mile?
We don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was like at close to a full tank when you guys grabbed it. Flying back to Malakir, it seems to have lost maybe a tenth.
A tenth?
There's not like an actual measuring stick on it.
What is this bullshit? I take out a ruler and I draw markings to determine the percentage of fuel left in it.
Yeah, you lost about a tenth.
Okay.
It
Well,
does like
we could probably make
Holy
it to
shit, that-
Namana. We went really far, to be fair.
wait,
Did we, like,
where did we go?
Yeah,
Like originally.
where did we get the ship, Wyatt, in the map?
Like here.
Oh wow, that was really far. Yeah, so that's pretty decent. We could definitely make it to like
Yeah,
even.
if that's a tenth, then that's
Yeah.
like. I still think we should.
Okay, can we spend 5 gold to fill it up? 10%. Since that's what we're missing.
Sure.
Okay,
Well, I'm not spending that because I literally can't. So.
How do you eat?
I have food already. I already have food in my
Yeah,
inventory.
it's fine. It's
Just
fine.
been eating
Water
hardtack?
now. The bandits seem to have been keeping it sucked up water somewhere.
Nice.
Definitely gonna have to, if you want to like fill it with rations, you can.
Yeah, like that sounds like a pretty good idea. Just
one thing I want to buy is a high quality fishing rod, so that I can catch fish when we're like actually sailing and shit for Urbach.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I'd also
Fishing rod.
want to.
How much would a high quality fishing rod cost?
Much indeed.
These are the small questions you ask. That you don't.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
My life is just pain.
Yeah, same dude. High five.
Professional fishing kit, 20.
How much?
20 gold for a professional fishing rod and kit.
Oh, the things I do from my little dragon boo.
A normal fishing rod and kit is 8 silver.
What's the difference?
The professional gives you +1.
Okay, I'm getting the normal fishing rod. How
Okay.
much is that again?
8 silver.
Okay.
And that's a collapsible
silver.
fishing pole, fish hooks, lines, lures, and a fishing net.
Okay. And then how much would the food be? Or was there a surplus?
There's not really much food on the ship.
Okay. How much would food cost then for
If you want standard rations, a single day's worth of rations is 4 silver. per person.
Single
know.
day.
I don't know how much you want to buy.
We can always just drop by and like hunt shit, I suppose, like. But just to be on the safe side, we should each get like 2 weeks worth of food. So that's 14 days.
56 silver or 5 gold and 6 silver for 2 weeks worth of food per person.
Yeah, so
And 6 people. Be 33 gold and 6 silver. For 2 weeks food for 6.
okay, let's
That's not even
try and
counting
divide that up.
NPCs.
Wait, there's 6 people, but there's like fucking a bajillion hot boys.
Yeah, there's 10 hot boys. Also, I have -8 gold right now. So-
Trigger and Cilia don't eat.
Oh, Cilia
it's
doesn't
just-
eat?
Alright, so 8
She's-
people.
She's undead.
8 people.
So it's just Maximus, Sicily, 6 of you. It's 56 times 8. 44 gold. 8 silver. Would feed all of you for 2 weeks. Assuming you don't land anywhere, just eat at town for cheaper.
Yeah, we should definitely make a lot of stops in different places, but we should at least have that just in case we just can't get anywhere. So how do we want to evenly divide this up, fellas?
Well, I'll just go into more debt.
Jamie,
If that's okay with everyone.
by the way, Jamie, I'm gonna say you get a point of piety from Nivix because you took an impulsive action.
Nice.
You kind of just lived on impulse there for a week.
Mm-hmm.
So
Are you at?
So how do we want to? How do you? Well, we know that fucking Alex is just a bum and doesn't have any money.
Yes, sir.
So that means that we need to divide it amongst the 4 of us. But it's awkward because fucking Knock is not here.
Yeah.
I would pay.
Yeah, let's just assume he pays, huh?
So each of you have to pay 11 gold, 2 silver.
Yeah.
So like the 4 of us would need to.
you
Aletta's
have to
paying
pay.
in water. Aletta can create water when we're not in. That's very worthwhile.
That
So
is
Letta's
sick.
not paying, so it's just you, Hugo, and Vincent, and Mark that you're making pay.
So how much do the 4 of us need to play?
11 gold, 2 silver.
Okay.
You guys are free. Free.
All right. Coolsies.
You have a fully stocked ship.
Now let's head out, baby. Oh yeah, did Alex roll to see how much English he manages to actually teach Gerbach?
Now we're not going to do a roll thing. We're just going to make that a time-based thing. I'll worry about that.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
You guys are all stocked up. You guys have done all your downtime. You spent a week in Malik here. close to 2
Hell
weeks.
yeah, baby.
So 2 weeks actually since the start of the campaign. You have an airship at your disposal. You have a fully stocked gang of misfits.
I wouldn't describe us as misfits. I'd describe us as hot boys.
Misfits.
Hot boys.
Hot
Celia
boys.
takes the wheel and she asks, "Where are we at? Where are we going?"
To the free city of Namana, and then we'll see how we feel about that journey.
So you guys take the ship out from Malakir. There's kind of a moment where the engines are all kind of kicking to life, and you can watch air bubbles kind of like filter through some of the glass, and things start to grind and grow as the ship's wings start to like almost flap very slowly, and you straight off from the water, rising off into the air again, people crowding into the city once more to look at the marvel as it flies.
Whee!
Make your way to the free city of Namana. It's a similarly 3-day journey. This is definitely 3 days, like solidly, not 2 days pushing to 3. And you make it to the free city of Namana somewhere around noon, we'll say.
Nice.
Sick. What's the city like?
So, Malakir was this ancient, kind of depressing stonework city that was probably marvelous in ages past, but has since like sunken into the swamp and has become a flooded ruin in a lot of parts. The free city of Namana seems a lot more recently built. The buildings there's stone and brick buildings for sure, but they're more scattered, and it's not those old massive slabs of stone and bricks used in old world construction. Cobblestones. And there's a lot more wooden buildings, and you see there's a lot of like watchtowerings and posts, and swamp seems to actually be held out pretty well here. So there's a lot of land around. The docks are full and vibrant. There's a whole lot of color in this town. And noise. There's music that you guys can hear even up here on your airship as you're flying in. It's honestly the first thing that you know of the city. With the cloud cover and fog, you can't see it, but you do hear it. And as you guys are like pulling in down to the docks, you can just see massive crowds of people going about the business, going on work. People on balconies are dancing and partying.
Oh shit.
The whole city seems to just be in motion and alive.
How's the fuel doing?
Down another 10th.
Damn. Sarcastic!
Can I roll society to see what I know about this city just off the top of my head?
Society, man.
Hey, I would like to also roll society, because I am very good at that.
I'm pretty good at society.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty good.
I'm
all
kinda
right.
good.
Go ahead and roll society reports too.
Okay.
Say who knows what.
Let's
we
see.
all rolled pretty
Okay, go.
similarly.
Vincent is a big boy.
Yeah,
He
so you all
definitely
know
is.
roughly the same things. You know the free city of Damana is kind of it's a joke of a name because the majority of slave trade coming from Tarkir comes through the free city.
Cringe.
You also know that the city is free in the sense that it's economically free from the lords of Malakir. They don't really they pay taxes, but like they're not like subservient to the lords of Malakir like any other town or village in Tokos is. They're almost like city-state kind of regarded. You know that it is ruled by Lord Gonti, and he is a famous hedonist.
Nice.
Part of the reason why the city is in such a celebratory mood. This is the standard. This celebratory attitude. This is like the daily. people are almost always partying here.
Oh, that's crazy.
Because that's what Lord Godfrey likes. There's a massive temple to Xenagos here. The
Which
Lord
one
of
is that?
Revelry.
Okay.
God of Revelry. Yeah.
Anyone following that god here can probably rack up some piety.
Well, if only he was in the call.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Only he wasn't just playing
Where
League
is
of
he
Legends.
anyway?
Playing League. Says.
Sag.
Well,
Yeah.
we don't have much to do
Mar-
here, do we?
Imagine playing League of Legends instead of playing D&D, Pathfinder.
It's basically
SM.
D&D.
SMH.
Do we want to travel to Nephalia next?
You
Do
sure
we
can.
want to?
Wee, bam. Let's do it.
Perhaps,
Do we want to at
wait,
least fill up the tank a
what
little
is the-
bit more?
What is the industry? What kind of industries are available here? What kind of traded goods do they generally specialize in?
So this is mostly importing things from Tarkir. This is where most of the imports and exports from Tarkir go. Malakir doesn't really trade as heavily with Tarkir, just from poor relations. There's a lot less taxation going on in Nimana. So you can get like slaves here, clearly. But you can also buy a lot of like cultural art items or crafts that are produced across the Sea of Clouds.
So they're a luxury goods trader.
Yeah, a few of those.
Do they have do they have a lot of ship equipments? Like things for fixing the ship up?
They have things for fixing normal ships, yes. But no one here really has anything for an airship.
Unfortunate. Well, what are we doing?
Leaving?
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
We
I just
want
wanted
to-
to take a stop here. Didn't mean for it to be anything huge.
Did we want to fill up the gas tank?
Yeah, there's no need.
What if they don't have gas in Kezig or wherever we're going?
Nephalia? Well, if they don't have gas in one of the cities, then
We
we'll
can
just
just
have to
go
go by
back.
sea. We can go by sea.
Yeah, you can go by sea once you run out of fuel. That's just slower.
Yeah. So worst case, we just go by sea. And I'm just gonna say it right now. As long as it has a name on this map, I think it'll have oil. Maybe
That's fair.
just me.
I will say the price of oil may go up or down depending on where you are. Malakir is like a mineral oil rich swamp.
Ah, I see. Is it at all different in Nimana?
No, because this is all pretty close to the swamp as well.
Alright, fine. Let's fill it up again, I guess. But I can't pay for it, so somebody else would have to pay for it.
5 gold,
fucker.
fill it up again.
Yeah.
Okay,
God, Justin is just like a community bank that we just pull from.
okay. Can someone give me 2 gold, and then one other person give me 1 gold, and then I'll pay 2 gold?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
What? Why? Okay.
I can't do that. I cannot do that. Literally.
I'll give you
We need
2
to
gold.
make Khan pay for his own shit. You know, like getting
Yeah.
kind of ridiculous.
Look, I'll pay you back and more so the next time we get money. All of it goes to you. I just. I need
Oh, all
these
of it
spells.
goes to me, huh?
Yeah, all of it, no matter what. No matter what. The next job we get, however much I get paid, it all goes to you, Thea.
Okay, you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have.
We
I
haven't done anything
appreciate
yet.
it though. Let's
Yeah,
take the
we-
biggest job ever.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we should like maybe like.
I heard there's
take
a guy out here who's offering a job for 15,000 gold.
Yeah,
I
if
think we should like clean some dishes or some burgers.
And something about a bounty for some guy named what starts with a C, ends with an R.
All right. How about instead of that, I just pay you back for what I owe you. Which is
Okay,
probably,
that's
like,
fair.
I'll pay you twice what I owe you. That's
Okay, let's get back on.
yeah, let's
So
get
do
back
we
on
want
the
to
ship.
go? Do we want to stay the night here or?
I mean, why bother? Let's just keep
Oh, it's
going.
noon. Yeah, you're right. I thought it was nighttime.
All right, you guys load back up into the
Almost.
airship and you fly. You can choose to fly in a straight line from Namana to Nephalia. You'd go over the vast wood.
Let's do that. We have an airship for
No,
a reason.
that's a stupid idea.
Why? What's wrong with
It's
that?
a mountain.
It's
a
not a
mountain.
mountain.
It's
It's
not a mountain.
forests.
It's a forest.
It's a vast
Oh, it's a
wood.
forest. Okay. I
And
was
we
under
can
the
fly over
impression-
mountains.
Oh, this shit is a mountain. Okay.
We can also fly over mountains, so I don't know why you're gonna.
Yeah, but that's a lot more dangerous than just, you
Because the
know.
weather would be more turbulent.
We can just fly over the weather.
But forests are fine.
You
I think
can't-
we should
that's not how
take
it
some
works.
stops to catch some game in the
You can't
forest.
fly over
Just
mountains.
to.
It's dangerous, and you don't have a great pilot.
That's valid.
One of us
I
is
think
gonna
we
fly.
should.
And you can't go like infinite heights with this. You know, the air does get thinner.
I think we should stop in the forest intermediately
What?
to catch some game so that we can restock our supplies of.
Are
So,
any of us hunters?
Yeah, I
Yes,
don't
he
uh,
think
is.
we really need to do that. Really.
So
Yes,
you would
he's a
know
ranger.
the Vastwood isn't like a normal forest. It used to be a sea, so it's a massive basin. The water got pulled out by Thassa hundreds of years ago, and it's made this giant basin where there's just these massive, once coral-like growths that fan up and down, creating a lot of verticality in this forest. A lot of shelving and a lot of weird, like, kind of tubings that these massive redwood-like trees grow on, but even larger. It's like the Ewok forest, but if there was non-solid
Seabed.
ground.
Like a seabed sort of look.
Not a seabed. It's just not solid ground. There's literally like just strips of land everywhere.
Like if you took the water out of Subnautica.
Yeah. That's close enough. So what I'm saying is it's not very easy to just stop and hunt. in
Okay,
this.
that's fair. I
not
did
very
not
simple
know that it
forest.
was.
That would
I
have slowed
saw
us down a
forest-
lot too.
The main creatures that hunt here are massive snakes, the size
We
of
can beat a
trains.
snake. We could beat a snake.
The size of trains.
Oh, the size of trains, huh? Anyway, let's get going, guys.
Do we see any from above?
You see nothing but treetops from above.
Okay.
Another notable thing is that the Vastwood it gets near pitch black if you're on actual ground
Wow.
because there's just so much coverage.
What's up with Or-Ondar then?
That's an elvish kind of hippie commune in the center of the forest.
Fucking elf hippies.
Get a
Denophilia!
job!
Wait a minute.
Get a job, you damn dirty.
Yeah, so you fly over the Oran Reef Vastwood. You make your way to Nephalia. As you guys are heading into the territory of Innistrad, it gets notably colder as you're kind of coming off the north end of the Vastwood. It's late fall, but it's mostly just been rainy where you guys were originally. It was pretty close to the equator. You guys are flying pretty far north on like a current. There's snow up here.
I see. Oh, cool.
Not a lot, but there's some snow.
Snowball fight! What do we roll?
Oh yeah, baby.
I'm going all out in this. Athletics? Acrobatics? Can I use telekinetic
Dexterity?
Okay.
Just pure dexterity.
Like reflex saves?
It's an improvised weapon that's range, so dexterity.
Okay.
Okay. I'm guessing no one has a plus to it. No, wait, proficiency to this, right?
No, I don't.
Probably not.
I don't. I got a 7.
Oh,
I got a 7.
Snowballs.
I'm a nerd. What can I say?
You kind of you'll throw it and like you'll kind of like warm your hand. It's immediately cold.
alright,
So you guys,
Flash.
yeah, I'm blasting them. Roll, 1d20 plus.
It's unimprovised, so what does that mean?
If you're trained in improvised weapons, then you add your proficiency, your training to it. If you're not, then you just use straight dex.
Wait, am I trained in that?
If you're proficient in like just weapons, probably. Let me look for that. That's like martial proficiencies is what you want to look for, and then there's like unarmed simple weapon. Yeah, so it'd be a simple weapon, and then you would know if you were trained in that at the bottom of your skills, and your.
Oh. I haven't gotten to that point yet. Redoing.
I'm trained in unarmed, which is pretty funny. I'm like okay at punching people.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yo.
Like, watch this. Oh, I can't roll this. That's funny. You can't roll that. Damn it. Okay, well, what can you tell us about this nation we're in now, since it's not noted on the legend?
yeah. So, Innistrad is it's technically a part of Eldraine, but also not.
Ooh, like a vassal?
Yeah, exactly. Eldraine is a kingdom. Innistrad is vassalized.
I see. Okay.
It interesting in that there's a. It's sort of an effect, somewhat of a curse. The dead don't die easily here. Very few people pass on to the next world here.
I'm pretty sure I can smart guy punch with a snowball, so I'm gonna do it. This is 23.
Holy shit!
Yeah, you snowball the fuck out of people. While Cypher is sitting there trying to form snowballs in his hand, you can just block him across the side of the head.
with expert precision, using your great intelligence.
Okay, it's
Every
actually
single bit of exposed skin is hit with a snowball.
Yeah, it's like fucking Killer Bean, but with snowballs.
It's like the movie Elf, and you're just fucking.
Oh yeah.
Killer Bean is the better movie, obviously.
Nothing beats Killer Bane.
But yeah, so there's something of a curse here in that the dead don't rest easily. Most people who die here don't easily pass on. There's a lot of ghosts and geists around here. The worship of Avacyn, the god of victory, is huge here. With some churches specifically only worshiping her and like just not even caring for any other gods.
Wow. No Crufix love?
Not really here. Avacyn directly impacts the lives of a lot of people.
How much gas we take?
To get here,
Yeah.
you were at a full tank. Now you're at like 7/10.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
70%.
Makes sense. All right, here's what I'm thinking. We land at Ardenvale, and then we just use the actual shipping, like water travel functionality to get to Ventress. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, that's fair. Then
Are you
we
guys
can like.
stopping in the valley, or are you just continuing on?
Let's just keep going.
I think we should refill the tank still.
That's pussy shit.
Pussy.
Oh wait, that's like 15
gold.
gold.
Look, we're gonna get to Ventress, and then we'll just figure it out from there. Okay.
Little do we know it's going to cost like 10 gold per thing.
Look, we'll figure it out there.
You also know that Nephalia is possibly the most. It's the biggest trade area in Innistrad. The rest of it is kind of like isolated villages that kind of keeps themselves.
Look.
Basically all trade.
If someone's willing to fund refills, they can do it. I'm poor, so I don't have a voice in the matter.
How much food we got by now?
So it was 3 days to get to Namana. This was definitely 5 days.
I don't have
Okay,
any
so-
more food. I ran out of my rations.
Well, we got rations for everybody.
It's
Oh,
been
okay.
8
Never mind.
days.
Never mind. Okay, well then I'm all good then.
It's been 8 days. You have 6 more days worth of food.
We can make that work.
Let's restock on food.
Okay.
You park the ship down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Parking the ship down in the harbor of Nephalia, as you guys are kind of breaking through the cloud cover and seeing it, this is the architecture here is much more, I guess, colonial. Very thin, spindly buildings that are all pressed up right next to one another, dotting the coastline, and the water almost seems to glow with this kind of eerie luminescence as the waves kind of like crash up around other boats in the harbor. And you can just feel hairs on the back of your neck stand as you start to park it down. And as you land in the water, you look over the water down into the ocean. You swear you can almost make out screaming faces and tortured, agonized looks.
Are we?
in sea foam.
Should we really stop here, guys? This is. Oh God, is this normal?
Can I make a society check on this region?
Yeah, sure.
Ah, fuck, I have to find my fucking thing
Well,
again.
clearly, it's not super up and up, but, you know, we're some tough guys. If anyone wants to be rude, we can handle it.
Yeah, so your best guess, Vincent, is, I mean, like, you know, it's pretty common knowledge that there's like that curse where the undead just don't easily die, and most people who die, their spirits just don't pass on here. Your best guess is the whole country's haunted.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's
tracks.
just a little bit of a haunt. Is there other vessels down there?
There's other ships in the harbor with you.
Okay, it should be fine if the other people are in there.
Yeah.
Cypher, you specifically know that this phenomena that you're seeing down here is called nebel gas.
Yeah, this is Nemel gas. I knew this.
It's a mixture of salt and sea foam that's bound together by the souls of those lost at sea.
Yeah, I think just like yeah, I feel pity for these bad boys.
These bad bitches, you know.
And then we I guess we get off and into the harbor, and then people with money.
You get off the boat and walk onto the docks. They're kind of like very cheaply built. Like this is definitely a main port, and there's a lot of ships, but the docks aren't like fully built well. They're very thin, creakly woods that just kind of lead into the beaches that are an interesting kind of like silvery material. Not yellow beaches. It's sort of like black sand with silver speckles.
All right.
But as you're making your way through the markets, nobody's really making eye contact with you. Mostly humans, and they're all kind of looking like just peasants, wearing scraps and claws, and they all kind of like shudder and keep their eyes to the ground as they pass. Few people working. They're just kind of like dead staring you as they're doing their jobs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, what?
I've given some flavor. Innistrad's a place.
It sure is.
Yeah. I guess I'd just ask around for where the best place to get preserved kind of food would be.
Yeah, we got preserved foods. You want some smoked meats?
Oh yeah, that'd be terrific. How much are they gonna cost me?
Uh, for a single smoked meat, just 4 silver.
So the normal weight rate or
For rations, yeah.
okay. And how much are we away from having the 2 week buffer?
You've got 6 days left on your boat, friend.
Okay, so that means 11. So 11 times 4 silver is 44 silver. That's 4 gold, 4 silver. Is that right? Yes, I'm not crazy. So yeah, I'll just pay that now, I guess. Someone else can just
You guys traveling?
Oh yeah, you know it.
Oh, yeah. You travelers probably got some money. You should spend it around the town.
Can I?
What
Get
cool
you
stuff
Some
is around the
rare
town?
goods.
Oh, what kind of rare goods are you referring to?
Can I
If you don't-
read this guy and just see like how? I guess he's obviously a scammer.
Give me a perception check, Kurt.
I would also like that if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it. This guy works in like a kind of a meat shop or foods and meats shop. He's kind of got like a messy. There's like a little bit of blood on his like meat apron.
What kind of meat is this?
Smoked.
Yeah, but like, what animal is it from?
Deer mostly.
Oh, okay.
Boar
I'm rolling
some
perception
too.
on that. I'm rolling perception on that to see if he's lying.
Yeah, so Vincent and Hugo, you guys are kind of like sizing him up. He has a weird kind of look about him. He seems almost detached from his immediate surroundings. You can see there's some scarring on his head with like a little bit of stitching. It looks like he definitely took a conk to the head or maybe had some sort of brain surgery.
Okay.
Uh,
Unfortunate.
the whole time that you guys are here shopping and talking to him, he never stops or takes his hand off from his cleaver that he was like in the midst of cutting up sausages with. The cleaver's just like embedded in the table, and his hand is just still frozen, stuck to the handle of it.
That's
How long have you
reassuring.
been in business?
Oh, it's a family business. I've been working here until the day my father. Well, since my father died.
Oh,
Since his
that's-
father died. So on.
Is it
I'll
a
work
dangerous
here
business?
until I die.
Yeesh.
It's pretty safe. I just cut meat. I smoke some too.
Could I ask you about the injury on your head? What's the story on that?
I bumped my head.
Ah,
Can I roll
remember
medicine
all about
to
it.
just like
I forgot
see-
most of my childhood from told.
oh,
How would I remember?
that's
can I roll
unfortunate.
medicine to see like what level of injury would need to exist for that to happen?
For someone to forget injuries? Or forget
No,
memories?
for someone to have that level of a scar and shit.
Oh, yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay.
And I will say, Justin, looking this meat over, it does seem to be animal. None of it seems to be people.
Okay, that's good to hear. I did not roll very good on that.
What is it,
I
though?
should have rolled insurance. That would have been a 19.
But yeah, medicine check. Looking over, it's a pretty grisly stitch job. The wound that caused it probably pretty messy. He's still walking and talking with what looked like it was fairly recent surgery, though, so it couldn't have been horribly bad.
Okay. Anyway, what kind of goods are around here that you wouldn't be able to get anywhere else?
Oh, but we've got some of the best stitchers in the whole nation here.
The best what?
Stitchers, doctors, medical professionals.
Oh, I'd actually want to talk to those guys to see what their what kind
you
of
would, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm actually a doctor myself. It's like the Spider-Man theme. I'm a bit of a scientist myself.
We also got some of the rare items that you can't find nowhere else. You should get yourself some dice cloth if you've got the coin.
Dice cloth.
What?
Yeah. We got so many people here dead, don't know what to do with them. Made shirts out of soul.
Oh, okay.
Softest material you've never worn, friend.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Bye.
Do they at least give proper burial rites for those people?
Can I Arcana check him just to see if he's like an undead or something? Or some ghostly apparition?
I will give you from your perception earlier that he seems real. He's not just a ghostly projection. And he does seem alive. Just strange.
Strange man.
Okay, well, it was nice meeting you. I just sling the meat that I got over my shoulder and shit.
Yeah, real nice. Remember to come on back next time you eat it. I won't forget.
Yeah, you got it. What's your name? Did you?
I won't forget.
Didn't quite hear that. What was your name again?
I won't. Why? Why? I'm fastidious.
Oh, that's a real mouthful. That's a cool ass name. My name's Theamias. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Names Hugo.
Vincent.
I'll remember them.
Should we have told her?
Oh yeah, you better. We're the hot boys. Hot boys for life. I kiss my thing
Oh
and
yeah,
fist bump.
yeah, you know it.
And
Be
then I
careful
leave.
out there. Don't get cold, boys.
Oh,
Hey, we haven't gotten the poser cold boys coming in on us yet. So don't worry about that.
he's going to make it real, Justin. Like, he's
Yeah,
going
no, I
to
don't
if
doubt
you
it.
keep
I'm going to. I want to still just like.
The city is,
Talk
continues
to the-
laughing as you were leaving.
You
Like,
know,
he
at
just
least he
does
can
not stop
have
his
it.
chuckles.
It was a good joke. What can I say?
It was certainly not a good joke. That's kind
We
of
just got this haunting
suspect.
butcher that knows our names now.
Yeah, we should have probably not told him our names, but live and let learn.
Hey, different
he runs
strokes
a-
for different folks. I'm
I
going
mean,
to
he
go
runs a
talk to
butcher
the
shop in town.
doctors.
Well, what are you getting,
wa-
Justin?
I wanted to talk to the doctors and see what kind of medical advice they may have.
Justin, I think you're gonna have advice for them, if anything.
Yeah. Bro, can he heal fucking 10, 20 health in 6 seconds? Like,
Uh, Asking around, you find that there's a lot of people will point you in a lot of different directions for quote unquote doctors. They'll you're told that the actual best doctors in the area would be the doctors up in the asylum up in the mountains.
Okay, that's too far away from me.
So locally, there's a couple of underground black market stitchers. You can be led to one or another. Going down.
Okay, yeah.
Oh god damn it! I have a fire alarm. Gotta
Oh
go.
no.
Hi, Greg.
This happens to Greg so often, I feel. This has happened more than once in the middle of
Dude, that happened in another session that I had like 2 times in the span of 10 minutes.
Also, I'll mute Greg for now. If you don't want the alarm to be going off. And
You find going down to one of these stitchers, Justin. He's kind of like in a little ramshackle shack. It's like beneath a number of other buildings, kind of like pressed in an alleyway under a bridge. Very back alley. And there's a number of dead bodies wrapped up in cloth outside the door, like stacked up on as a small wall. And you can hear just kind of like maniacal laughter coming from within, and like brief flashes of light escaping through the cracks under the door.
tell me when Greg speaks again because I muted him.
Yeah, I muted
me
him
too.
as well.
I think everyone did.
I hope you didn't do that to him. And I point at the dead bodies, just...
The door
At least not-
opens, and it's this absolutely fucking batshit insane looking old man. He's hunched over. He's got like those big ass inch thick goggles that magnify his eyes to look huge. He's missing most of his teeth. Most of his hair is gone. And he's got in his hands these giant, massive, leathery gloves covered in blood. In one of his hands, you see like a grisly carving knife. He's like, "What do you want? Who are you? Are you injured?
Oh.
Do you need help?"
I'm personally not injured. I'm actually a doctor as well, and I heard you were the best in this town. And I was just, I just wanted to see if you would impart any words of wisdom onto a up-and-comer.
You want to learn? Ah, of course, of
Or
course. I've never had an apprentice before. Well, I did. Last one didn't last that long, though. That's him right there on the floor. Come on, come in.
Okay, I don't necessarily want to be an apprentice. I just want to, share tips and
Of
stuff like
course.
that.
I'm in the midst of a surgery. You can watch right now.
Ooh.
Stepping in, you see on this kind of just wooden table with a bit of like raggedy cloth tossed over it is a cut open body. Torso is completely wide open, chest cavity revealed. Most of the organs are missing. There's a number of strange cables and wires and tubes hooking into the body through its neck, into the skull. You can see he has like a hand crank drill that is half cranked into the forehead of the body and just kind of left there sitting. And he gets to work cutting open a little bit more of the body before he turns to you and he just says, "Here, hold this." He plops in your hand some bloody organ.
And nothing I haven't seen before, but this is real weird.
Oh, it's about to get weirder. So he like fumbles in the
Is this-
other side of the room, and he pulls up a glass canister with like these kind of brass edges. Inside is like a sickly green glowing liquid that he shoves into the chest cavity. You see him hook up the hoses to a few that are already running through the body. And he gives it a quick slap on the can and starts to... as the liquid starts to slosh in and out, blood filtering into it, and green goo filtering out. He turns to you and he's like, all right, I need your hands. What are you doing with that stuff? Get rid of it.
Okay, I just I just put it on the table, I guess, like a different table. Okay, what do you need?
I need you to grab that lever and pull it down when I say so. This needs to be very precisely timed. It's a good thing you were here. I was going to try and do it with my foot.
Okay, and
You need to do it as soon as I drop this. He pulls out a small glowing capsule with a very eerie green glow and a silver container surrounding it. I'm going to drop this into the hole I make when I pull this drill out. As soon as I drop it in, you throw that lever down.
okay, so as soon as it, are you saying as soon as it drops into the hole? Or
Yes.
okay,
Okay, are you ready?
yeah.
Okay, but now wait, I gotta undo this hand crank. And he grabs a hand drill and starts cranking it. A horrible kind of screechy grinding sound as he undoes it through the skull cavity. He tosses it on the ground, blood dribbling down the forehead of this mangled face. He's like, all right, are you ready? Here we go. But you
Is this
live!
gonna require?
And he drops it. Do you throw the lever?
Yeah.
You flip the lever down. It's a really rusted, heavy steel switch. It takes a lot of actual strength to actually pull it down. And as you crank it down, it clacks to the bottom. Immediately, there's a burst of lightning and electricity pumping through the room. Everything is blindingly bright. You're like trying to like look away from this and that, but everywhere you look, there's something that is shocking with electricity and very bright. And in the like flashes that would send a normal man down to the floor with seizures, you can make out the body is twitching and thrashing as a number of the tubes and cables plugged into it shock to life. And that
Wyatt,
canister...
I was gonna ask before, but was that guy dead before?
Oh, probably.
Okay.
It's been rough to like get a look. It's a very dark room, not a whole lot of lights, and he's so quick about cutting through it. But you'd have to imagine that the body in there is dead just from the sheer lack of organs.
Yeah, that's fair.
But the body begins to shake and convulse, and that canister in its chest begins to pump out liquid even faster, till eventually it is just filled with blood that is constantly flowing through the body. And its eyes open as it starts to sit up and the whole shakes. The doctor is just laughing and maniacally, and he grabs you by the shoulder and is shaking you, smearing more blood on your outfit. He's like, yes, we did it! Yes! Success!
We did it! I don't know how we did it, but we did it! What the hell was in that canister?
And it's life, my friend! And the body is like sits upright and it turns to look at you and it's just like vibrating heavily before it tries to like open its mouth. No sound comes out as you just hear a very high-pitched whine that like goes, and its eyes just pop, splattering you both with some blood before the whole thing just fizzes out and you start to smell immediately burning flesh as it drops to the floor, convulsing. Oh. So we didn't do it. Wow, that was the closest I've ever been.
Was that guy dead before you,
That man
met
was
him?
sick, my friend. Sick with the deadliest disease of them all. Death.
Okay, so he's dead before you did anything to him.
Well, I mean, he came in here, just with a cough. But that was a few days ago, and it just got worse. So I cut him open to take a look at it, and he had black lung. So I got rid of the black lung. He couldn't survive that, apparently. But hey, we made progress. You should be proud of this one, son. You're gonna have a great career ahead of you. You're young and already doing such great things, yes.
Yeah.
I'll try to live up to your expectations. What was your name?
Son, it is me, the great Dr. Paul Sternberger.
Paul Sternberger.
Sternberger.
Sternberger. Okay. Okay.
You do well to remember that. I'm the best doctor in this land. There are only those kooks up in that mountain.
Oh, what did those guys do?
Oh, who knows? They shut their doors and they treat all their patients. And sure, they keep sending people down alive, but make your death? I don't think so. I mean, I haven't either, but I've gotten pretty close.
Okay,
Anyway.
I just
The thing in that little capsule in his head, that was the soul of somebody who died. I captured it and was trying to plant it into his body. Didn't work.
So did the soul at least manage to get to some level of afterlife after it fizzled out like that, you think?
Your soul's going to the afterlife, son. You die in Innistrad. Your soul stays here.
Oh, I was not aware of that that
He
I was not aware of
doesn't get
that.
an afterlife, but that guy did get the merciful end. His soul has been burnt out, used, kaput. Which is, arguably better than any afterlife we could have sent him to.
Do you know why it's like that in here?
No. But I don't care. It just helps me do my job, if anything. People are very hesitant to die here. If you die on the table, I can pretty easily grab your soul and shove it back in.
And how has that worked before?
Well, I mean, if I get you when you're right when if you die on my table, there's a good chance I'll bring you back. This guy, not so much. I cut his lungs out. I didn't really have a backup planned when I cut those out.
You know what happens.
Yeah, surgical mistakes.
Okay,
But I think that's
That's
all
re-
for
that's
today's
real
lesson,
interesting.
son.
yeah, that's real. This has been an experience, to say the least.
You want to come
Thank
back
you.
for more apprenticing ships? Just come on back tomorrow, same time. I'll have another body up on the table. We'll try it again.
I actually have some other business to attend to. It was a pleasure to make your acquaintance, though. If I'm back in the area, I'll come see you again.
All right. Good to see you, Sonny. Come by anytime. My door is always open for you.
Okay, do you have anything I can wipe this blood off, please?
Oh. Here, and he pulls out a bloody rag.
I'll just do it when I get to the ship.
Okay. You make your way back to the ship, covered in blood. After that grisly spectacle.
That is something I will need to look into later on once I'm rich and famous.
You all make it back to the ship. You're all done in Nephalia.
Sypha, could you clean my clothes, please?
Yeah, I cast prestidigitation. What the hell did you get yourself into? Jesus.
And
I
Scrab.
don't know, honestly. It was just,
Was
I saw the best doctor in the town, and,
he like mid-surgery? Jeez.
I'm not
you
sure.
could say that.
I'm not
He-
sure surgery, but he was doing stuff with the body.
Well, one thing I did learn here is if you die in this, don't die in this town. It's real fucked.
I don't think you want to die in this country, man.
Yeah, no. Don't
Alright,
die
well-
here.
Alright. Is Greg still fire alarming? Oh, most definitely. Not a doubt.
So, you hop back in the ship and continue on.
Yeah, let's get to Ardenvel and then let's take it by the water to Ventress. How do you guys feel about that? Pretty good. All right, let's do it.
About 4 days journey from Nephalia to Ardenval in a straight line.
All right, yeah, we get to Ardenval. How different is it from Nephalia?
Incredibly.
Oh, okay.
As you're flying over the Shepherd's Wash Bay, actually, you can really just feel it. It's still wintry and snowy, but there isn't that kind of gloom and doom just surrounding you.
Okay.
You know, nature actually still seems to have some life and soul. People don't seem fucking strange and deranged. Feels like there's life here. It's just a breath of fresh air is blown over you as you fly this way.
Well, in this breath of fresh air, I proclaim that we shall set sail on water. How does Silva feel about water travel?
That should be fine.
She can't, like, she's, it's the same piloting her for her, really. It just gets a little bit easier, if anything.
Oh yeah, I'd like to thank her for her great service during this journey. I mean, we couldn't do it without her.
I mean, yeah, you're keeping up her ship, so.
All right,
Keeping your end of the
Devantris.
deal.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'd also use like my crafting skills to just make sure the ship is in tip-top shape.
Oh, if you try and, like, touch any of the engine or anything, Cilia will beat your ass.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Like, the second you go down to, like, put in fuel, she is, like, standing right behind you, just watching intently. If you do anything but fuel it up, she'll, like, slap your hand away.
Nice.
You park it in the water outside of Ardenval, and you sail your way very slowly for another 2 days to Ventress. Ventress is a little bit in off the coast, as you guys are sailing. Just a very small village here of like a few huts, like maybe like literally 6 or 7 huts of the water, and then further in, maybe like a mile, you can see a massive castle floating in the middle of the land.
Whoa, it's like floating up there.
It's floating out there. You can see it seems to be floating above a lake.
Man, I don't know jack shit about this place.
Yeah, same.
This is insane. This is awesome.
When we're on the ship, can I try and fish for...
I recently learned how to levitate myself, but an entire castle? That's insane.
Yeah, you want to give me a survival check for fishing?
I believe in you, Thea. Oh. Hello?
I have gotten back.
Oh, okay.
But I was asking, could I?
Yeah, you can fish. Survival check.
Okay.
I will help him fish because I have a high spot.
The
I got a
fire.
nat 20. Holy.
Oh, let's go, dude!
Hey, how would you help him?
I forgot I didn't have a rod. Never mind.
I'll give him a hand job while he.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
So yeah, your natural 20. My God, these 2 days, these waters are rich with fish.
And you just nutted on them. You just
Let's
showed
go,
them how-
Thea.
You are just pulling up fish after fish. I'm gonna say you get like 8 fish. for the first
Okay,
2
we just
days.
gotta.
Chip
I
and
would have
20
assumed, like, part of the stuff that we would have gotten was like salt, just in case.
Salt.
Like, can I salt these fish?
If you got salt, but you didn't.
Okay, that's fair.
Nerd.
We're dumb, though.
Okay, fresh fish for Urbach, baby.
Yeah, it'll work.
Urbach, do you like cooked fish or just raw?
Oh, what do you think? He cooks them himself.
What do you think? You think I have fire breath yet? I don't.
Well, you probably still prefer the, the
Like,
raw. I would assume.
I like all fish. Raw fish, cooked fish, cold fish, new
Alright.
fish.
All right, I'm gonna go
Red fish, blue fish,
get a
tall
snack.
fish, short fish.
I'm gonna go get a snack. You guys have fun in doing this stuff. By the way, Greg's alarm is off now, so hopefully he will come back soon. Hopefully.
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 Stokely.
Hopefully. But yeah, you guys are parked in the small harbor of Vantris. It really is maybe like one or two little docks off the water here. Doesn't look like
Boy,
they-
this is.
they don't get a whole lot of like maritime trade.
This sure is a nice place. I wonder what I know about it.
Give me a society.
Holy shit. That's a 29, baby.
So, yeah, you know Vantris. He's one of the 5 kind of protectorates that make up the land of Eldraine, the kingdom of Eldraine. The castle itself is a governing body, but it's also a mystical academy. It's a wizard school, a college.
Oh, that's really cool. I'm sure. I wish that Khan was here to know about that.
Uh,
I would explain what I know.
you know that it's difficult to get into the castle without inside help unless you're like an actual decent mage yourself, because they don't have like an easy door to get in. There's a lake beneath it, and you know that the magic mirror, the mystical, famous magic artifact, is at the bottom of the lake beneath the castle. But the only way to get to it is through the castle.
Okay. So we need to find a guy.
You also
Uh,
know, I'm going to say with 29, that the magic mirror doesn't just give up information for free.
Yeah, that's expected of like most
Uh,
things. Like,
It doesn't take money either. It's a mirror. What it got used for money. It trades information for information.
okay.
What kind of information? Like personal information? Do they want to know my social security number?
Powerful secrets, knowledge, You know, it could be anything from like, what lies at the bottom of the deepest, darkest pit to an ancient recipe practiced by a specific small village out in a mountain range.
Okay, so we gotta figure out some badass information, and then we'll be able to. Then we need to break into the place or just know a guy.
I'm back, bitches.
Okay.
I
We got. I think we
You
got
mit-
here, right? Or no?
Yeah, we
we're-
got Devendris.
we are like talking about what the mechanics of the mirror are, where it's
Yes.
like we need to give it information. The juicy gossip.
You have to trade knowledge for knowledge.
Yeah.
Like Hot Puss's
what if
Hot
it's
Puss's
repeat knowledge?
underwear color. Although a lot of people probably know that.
Yeah, Hot Puss's OnlyFans account information. Priceless.
So, oh yeah, you missed a really funny Frankenstein moment where I went to the badassest doctor in town, and then it turns out he was just fucking bringing people back to life somehow. Only for it not to take, unfortunately.
Not this time, but next
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, it's a strange city. Everyone we met was some weird caricature.
Oh yeah, also if you die there, your soul doesn't go to any afterlife. It just fucking it doesn't disappear. It like fucking stays in purgatory essentially, but like
Not in purgatory. It stays there in history.
what does that mean just
You become a
logistically?
ghost.
Oh, okay.
Are there
Ghost
other options
train.
available out? I prefer the zombie package, the zombie deluxe package.
Well, now, see, here's the thing: is your body might also become a zombie while you're a ghost, and you might let your body do horrible things while you're a ghost.
Damn. Damn, you hate to see it.
Okay.
Alex, how
really-
big of a snack are you taking?
are
You don't have to wait for him. What the fuck do you want to do? Damn, be your own self. Damn.
I'm just saying that, like,
Oh, you gotta
Okay,
wait for
well-
Alex to make all the decisions for you.
So we all try and steal the thing.
What thing?
Where are we?
I'm back.
You guys are still docked outside that small village of 7 huts. That's a little ways from Castle Vantris, because Castle Vantris is inland.
oh wait, so Castle Bantress isn't... So it's a castle rather than an actual town.
Yes. There
Okay,
seems to be
so-
a number of cutting the countryside around it. You can see a number of small little farming villages.
Okay, so, I think we should, ask around one of these smaller towns, maybe, see if the mayor has any sort of tasks or anything. They might be able to get us an in into the castle. One
Yeah,
thing we just definitely need to find is a piece of juicy information to trade the mirror, because
You
that's
can
what
get
we need.
into the castle, Justin. It's just you'd have to get help from the mages to get in. The mages will help you. It's mostly just you can't force or sneak your way
Oh,
in.
whoa, this will be awesome for me. Is mages?
Yeah, the whole castle is a mage school.
Oh my god!
Wait, aren't you a
It's
criminal?
still the issue of us not having any special information.
What is a criminal but a,
What is a criminal to a non?
What's a criminal to a guy who doesn't
Watch
believe in
it,
the law?
Those things don't exist. Criminals don't exist. By golly, I would never have there would be no criminals in this city.
But basically, in order to use the mirror, we need to offer a piece of information that's equally juicy.
really? Hmm.
But in order to get to the mirror, we'll need to befriend some mage guys, I suppose. Although we probably have an in because you're cool.
Oh, to actually go see the mirror, you have to get the go ahead from the ruler of the castle.
Okay.
And I don't imagine that they'll just talk to any random bumblefucks that come in.
We'd have to do a favor to get access to them.
Yeah, that sounds.
Maybe I
good.
could use my profound and wealthy knowledge to influence their decisions here.
I assume that this will be this will be an ordinary interaction. We will ask, "Do you see it?" and they'll say no, and then we'll say, "But we could offer you a service in exchange for the access," and then they'll say yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're the fuckers with a flying ship. So that's a lot. That's some hefty utility there.
Something for us to do, or we'll have something to offer them. How they might even allow us to use the mirror if we just give it juicy secrets and give it a few answers for them themselves. It's definitely worth trying, but we'll just have to be as polite and courtly as possible.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, then let's head over.
Indeed.
Follow my lead, and I will set the hot boys up for a good impression.
Nice. I have full faith in you, Vincent.
As you should.
Do you really, Hugo? Do you really have full? I mean, I not to.
You've seen them.
Okay, yeah, fine, whatever.
Hey, he got us a gig with Draina somehow.
Yes, that was completely 100%.
Yes, that was completely because of me.
So yeah, where you guys going?
Now we're going to the castle.
You guys park your ship and walk to the castle, or are you like flying the ship?
Yeah,
the
let's
edge of the
just
lake?
walk there, as we don't want to appear too intimidating. And then we can just be like, bro, we have a flying ship. You can probably see it from here.
It looks like a normal ship to me. Parked over there in the water.
Hold on, give us a moment. We can make it fly. But I'm just saying that that's something we should, if they don't say yes to letting us do them a solid.
Travel down the road later. Ship flies, and then you land it right back down, and then you take another day of travel to get back to the castle. See, we made it fly. What? You did? When? We're having dinner. And then we went to
Wait,
bed.
how far away is this town from the castle?
Maybe like a mile or two. It's
Yeah, not too far.
not very long. Yeah, and
Okay.
there are like trails to walk towards it. It's mostly just farmland and green countryside between.
I'm sure this is standard process for.
And I did
in the
lie.
castle.
The castle doesn't need. You don't have to fly to the castle. You can. There are like steps, but you have to take a boat across to get to the steps.
Mm.
Um,
I can
but
fly
as you
to
get
the
to the edge of the
castle.
lake, as you get to the edge of the lake here, you see that there are a number of little dockings on the edge of the lake.
Any dockers?
Yes, there are some dockers here. Murpha, in fact.
Oh, Aletta.
There's a number of them.
Racist.
They have like very large, wide type gondolas. They're just kind of sitting around on the dock shooting the shit. As your whole kind of cadre steps up, kind of looks over to you all. Goes, you guys want to cross to the castle?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it cost anything?
Does now. 2 silver per person.
God damn it. Did it cost before he asked that question?
3 silver per person.
I don't have that much money.
Cool, 'cause
God
you
damn
can't
it!
get across the water.
or we will just walk around.
Wait,
Yo,
can we just walk
So
around?
you have to take water to get to the castle.
You know what?
You
Fuck
know what?
you. I like hell I do, and I cast levitate and fly up to the castle.
The most vindictive.
How long does levitate last?
5 minutes.
That is,
How far?
that is cutting it close, going as fast as you physically can. Levitating.
Yeah.
You're getting there, and then you fall, and you have to like catch yourself on the very edge of the edge. But the merfolk don't make any move to stop you. They're just like, yeah, no, that's a completely valid way to get over there. You can try and swim too.
Final pay.
Yeah, no, I'm just paying.
Cowards.
Alright.
I'm getting my clothes wet.
Yeah, maybe you should learn levitate like me.
It's
Smart
it's
choices,
just a
gentlemen.
party member.
Smart
It's
choices.
just
Wait. What's the tallest point locally here, and how wide is the lake?
The lake? This is a huge ass lake. The castle itself has like a Disney height like tower in the center. There's a number of like large blue cloths that are draped from tops of towers down the sides, all kind of flowing in the wind, creating this very interesting undulating look to the tower from a distance.
Okay.
There's a number of inlets or like mouths on the side of the castle. You can see water pours out from the castle.
Okay, what's the highest point that I can access on this side of the lake?
Not high enough to glide there.
Okay, then I'm still paying.
Yeah, I understand what you're asking. You would hit water well before you got to the lake or to the castle.
One day I'll make use of this gliding.
oh, you're saying like gliding over?
Yeah, you guys pay your 3 silver per person since Justin had to ask.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
sorry for existing, guys. I just assume everything.
And the merfolks push the gondola off and row you over to the castle. And you're let in. It is a massive open structure. Big open courtyards here leading into further rooms and towers inside. There's countless people walking around, nerds, all like Cypher, wearing robes, holding scrolls,
Doing accounting, splitting money
Man, with
evenly across
God,
the party.
God is just like
struggling to do sports.
you know, you chose the wrong class.
You can see dotting like the edges of a lot of walls and towers are these large kind of blue stone gargoyle statues with like gold inlay patterns around them. And every now and then you watch as the gargoyles' heads will like cock and tilt and just stare at people that walk by. Running around the floor are numerous small enchanted items. Following a student, you can see is what looks like a lantern that's been enchanted, and it has tiny little metal feet as it like pitter patters behind the running students, holding on top of its head a few stacks of books, trying to balance them while it's also trying to keep pace.
Bruh, that would totally be a plushie if this was the Wyatt Pathfinder anime.
What?
The Pathfinder anime.
Yeah, great fun, you know, the anime of Pathfinder.
Plushie,
Of Wyatt's campaign in specific. Anyway, I would find Cypher right now.
Yeah, you're
guys-
able to find Cypher
Guys
pretty
find
easily.
me like just panting, like fucking.
He's the one who looks like he has the least amount of money.
You can just feel the poor energy off of him.
I will say
spells!
these are like kind of cartoony ass looking wizards. Like these guys have big fluffy robes. Some of them like kind of silvery, flashy metal star patterns on them.
Can I do like a society to check to see if this is just ways of wizards to like one up each other?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me some society.
One step ahead, as always.
You know, slightly more because you're an actual wizard.
Yeah, so you both know that these are both a stylistic choice, just in the region, this kind of fashion. But you also know that these kind of like bright, flashy embellishes on all their robes and outfits are actually like receptacles to hold minor enchantments. Or, you know, it's a material that supposedly channels magic more efficiently.
Yeah, I have one of those. It's just too expensive to use.
Sure you do.
No, look, the staff. If I was willing to spend the gold, I could have an extra spell cast using the staff.
Yeah, it's sort of like that idea, but on all their clothes, looking just cartoonish.
Yeah.
I guess the more cartoonish you look.
You know something I learned recently? If we spend enough money, I can make spell scrolls for everyone if we wanted to, like, group cast something. But
Yeah, but magic sucks in this universe. I'm not saying that in character, but then...
Alright, look,
Hey, being a sorcerer
fine.
is legit in this edition.
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%. Having to prepare spells sucks, man. But I already have more spells known than probably a sorcerer would at level 20, so it evens out.
What does a sorcerer get that compensates?
Sorcerer doesn't. It can cast anything.
Okay, the sorcerer gets the same thing as is like legitimately the same thing as 5e. You can cast.
Except that meta magic sucks.
I don't know much about the meta magic though.
Justin doesn't like that you have to spend an action to do a meta magic.
Also, the meta magic.
Yeah,
the meta magics get better as you level up, but they're not just like automatically as good as they are at level 2 as they are at level 20. So that.
Okay,
is
I
also
need
a
to
portion
see
of it.
how actually...
I also have
viable
meta
they are.
magic. Meta magic isn't specific to sorcerers in this. It's
Yeah,
more
that's-
sorcerers. Their thing is that they get like special things from their ancestry, like special powers from that, as well as the fact that they can cast. They have D&D spell slots instead of prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah,
everything's
which
cool.
is very useful.
Anyway, let's find someone important looking and then suck their dick.
Meanwhile, 5th edition sorcerers don't get anything, don't change at all, and they don't get anything to compensate for this change. Anyway,
Well, they get really good meta magic, but let's continue.
Yeah, so you guys are standing here in college. Students are running around doing their thing.
I
You guys
guess.
are looking very out of place.
Yeah, let's go look for the
Look for the head
ta-
nerd.
Yeah, the head nerd.
don't say that out loud.
Look, I'm a nerd too. We can admit things.
You don't say that out loud again about
Definitely a nerd
people
also.
that you want.
It's our word. We can use it how we want.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fucking bozo.
Don't make fun of the people who have something we want, okay? We want to make a good impression.
I don't mean it derogatively. I'm just saying, you
Head
know.
in kind, okay?
I'll say Cypher with your society check on your society checks on this place, and the fact that you're a wizard.
Yeah.
You would know that there is an archmage that's Castle of the Entrance.
Mhm.
You would know that it's been the same archmage for over 150 years.
Oh Jesus.
It's
And
Gadwick the Wizened.
Okay, what do I know about this guy Gadwick the Wizened?
Not a whole lot. He's very reserved. He doesn't really make a whole lot of public appearances. You know that he's reported to be incredibly powerful. incredibly intelligent. He's ruled over this land for 150 years.
Finally, I'm surrounded by people that are better than me at something that I'd never see anyone do. This is
But it's
sick.
cool, man.
Yeah.
You were a somewhat large fish in a
I
very
should have saved my money to
small
buy
pond.
spells here. Maybe it would have been cheaper.
Knowing
I'm
college,
not lending
I would
you any more
expect
money.
the exact opposites.
Yeah, honestly, buying books at college.
Oh, wait, yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah, you're so right.
So true. Okay, I'm going to try to use some diplomacy to see if I can ask around about how to get an audience with the Archmage.
Yeah, go
No.
ahead and give me diplomacy.
You gotta ask around where to
You
find
do it.
the-
You do it. The person with 9
the
diplomacy.
ways of buying books.
Well, if somebody else would like to help me,
Yeah, everyone you try and ask, they just kind of like, you look like a disheveled homeless person.
what? No.
Allow me. I
No
shall
one
guide
will
us.
give you the time of day, Cypher. So just like, sorry, I've got a class.
You don't have any like special garments that make you look like
You're
even
kind of like
redeemable.
rushing around, like person to person, like, wait, no, to this person, and then like you run to one person, and you just like he casts levitate and floats away.
Casting a level 3 spell just to get away from me. What the hell?
Someone like as you like turn to look at them, you just watch them turn invisible, and you hear like someone running.
That's so good.
They're probably washed up a bit.
Man, I'm gonna
Beth.
I'm gonna navigate my way around.
You're bad.
I hope you roll a nat one.
Fuck
Okay.
you. I rolled a fucking 2. This is bullshit.
So yeah, you actually kind of like step away from Cypher in the group, not trying to drag down your appearance. You proposition a few people, you ask them around. You get pointed directly to like the main tower, the tallest tower. You're told that you just have to go and ask to see if he's available. If not, they'll make a meeting for you, set a time, yada yada.
Oh, okay, that's simple. Cypher,
That's
stop doing that.
I was just trying to. I'm just trying to ask a basic question here.
You look at them; they're all running away.
This is insanity. I got an 11. At most, I should get a like people would like just. I don't know about that. Bye. I got an 11. That's not a complete failure. You're acting like I'm just a fucking. The result does not match up with the result. The value of the roll.
You realize a 10 isn't that good in this version.
Yes, but an 11. All right, yeah, well, an 11 is not that good. It is also not that bad. Let's be clear here.
Yeah, but you rolled like a 2.
you almost rolled a nat one.
I did roll a 2. I have a +9 to the skill, and the whole point of the system is that you're skilled at your skills.
Yeah, I mean, people don't hate you, or you weren't run out of the town. It's just you didn't get any information.
All I'm saying is, I feel like I feel like I deserve more than to be treated like a diseased leper.
You're a homeless person.
No,
You don't have a home.
I have an
You
airship.
live in a van.
You wear like
Down
the
by the river.
shittiest raggedy hoodie.
I wear explorer's clothes. It's awesome.
Explorer's clothes that have been fucked up to high heaven. You've been cut and slashed and stabbed so much.
Look. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, the homeless lifestyle.
Okay, I go
They
over to the
smell
tower.
how much money you have on you, which is none.
Yeah, well, I probably know more spells than these fucking assholes, so.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to the main tower and enter like the lobby, I guess.
Yeah, you go to the main tower. It's a lot bigger on the inside.
Oh. I'm going to try to set a good impression with, like, I guess the receptionist using my
Stepping into the main tower, there's no receptionist. You can see a number of students are kind of like running through the halls, using it as a shortcut, probably. The only thing in here that seems to stay in this room is a massive stone and metal golem at the back.
Ah.
You can see that standing right between its legs is a door.
Excuse me. Would you happen to know if we could set up an appointment with the Archmage? Is he available right now?
The whole thing kind of like shudders very briefly and then comes to life as like it slowly groans and grinds its head to look down at you. The Archmage is busy right now. Please take a seat and wait for him.
Okay, very well.
And as he says that, he kind of extends his giant hand, and the floor itself kind of like rumbles, and then benches rise up out of the floor.
Ah, neat.
All right.
You guys, sit in there. You wait maybe like 20 minutes before eventually the golem shudders to life again and turns his head down. He will see you now. Step
Hey, that
in
wasn't
at
too long at
your leisure.
I, step inside.
You have to walk underneath this thing between its giant legs. Definitely makes you feel small. But you open up.
Picked on right before meeting the Archmage.
You open up the door. And you step in past, and it's just sort of opening the door, it reveals a kind of very small room beyond it that seems to have like a glowing floor, like beams of light rising off of the floor. With who?
I would have wanted to be with
Yeah, you're all with Greg.
Okay.
You're all as a
just
group.
Clarifying.
And you're all kind of you kind of take it back as you open the door and see that it's just a room with a glowing floor and there's nothing else in here. And you hesitate for a moment before the golem just groans. Step inside.
Very well.
All right.
I step inside.
As you step inside, you are immediately straight up into the sky, pulled. It is a nauseating feeling as you are hurtling stories up.
Holy moly!
It's like flying but upward, or it's like falling but upwards.
This is what it's like to fly.
Before eventually you are all up to the top and gently set down on the top floor.
Holy shit, that was awesome. Can I make an Arcana check to see what the hell that was?
Sure.
I'll nerd out on this a
Hell
little
yeah,
bit.
baby.
You know that was a rune on the floor, that glowing stuff on the floor was a rune of sorts that once you stepped onto it, triggered it. Some mix of levitation and acceleration.
Oh, damn. Oh, there goes gravity.
Yeah, basically. And you are all placed into this massive room up here that seems impossibly large, considering how big the tower was on the outside. I mean, like the room you were in before seemed impossible. This even more so. And it's just filled with countless books, scrolls, and papers, just rows and rows and shelves. And standing there in the center of the room on this podium as books fly around him, each book peeling itself out of a bookshelf, growing tiny wings, then flying off towards him. You see an old man, probably looks like he's in his mid-60s, and he has this massive, extravagant robe, starry patterns silvering on the blue, rich fabric. On his shoulders are just mounds and mounds of candles embedded on each of them, burning with a bright blue flame and illuminating the books as he reads them.
I'm going to use my glad hand feat and try to introduce myself as greatly as possible.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and give me that diplomacy check.
That's a -5, so 19.
Make an impression against the win DC of this arc mage.
Against the what?
It's against his will DC.
Oh!
Oh, shit.
Oh!
Yeah.
His
Who would
will-
win?
It's not going to be a critical
Doctor?
failure, that's for sure.
Or one magey boy?
Yes, it is.
You don't know how high this guy's will save DC is.
My class TC is 22. Oh, fuck. So if you're like a master, it's going to be like 30. Oh, God, I'm going to critically fail.
Yeah. Here, 1 second.
So was that
That's so
I need to
dumb.
know if that is a critical failure.
It's not a critical failure. I wouldn't.
Oh, thank God.
Here. I just need 1 second because I have
Because
to.
I can use my reaction to squawk and reset and retry.
I forgot that you could. You could just do that.
Squawk! I mean, I am.
That made me laugh way too much. Jesus Christ.
I just need to actually find a good stat block for this. It's surprisingly hard.
What level wizard would you say he is?
Oh,
More than 20, probably.
very high.
I can probably simulate it using my character sheet for you.
I'm just going to.
I'll put 20, and then I'll make the will save. Expert. Oh my God. His class DC at level 20 would be 37 with an expertise in will. If his wisdom is, of course, a 12, it would be higher.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're looking at a critical failure here.
LeMayo. Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I think
leave
we're
it
looking
to-
at a critical failure.
Oh, you critically failed with a 24. Holy shit.
Squawk.
Holy.
I mean,
Problem with this stuff.
Well, I don't think he really. It's not that Greg was awkward. It's just that this guy's so hard to impress that just didn't cut it.
it's not worth it.
Wait, what
Okay.
happens if you critically fail with the glad hand? Is
If he
there
critically
anything?
fails with make an impression, then the target's attitude decreases by 1 step. So if he was neutral, he becomes unfriendly.
Man, that's so bull.
Oh,
Fuck that.
So I'm just gonna squawk and just nullify that, and just make a normal impression and do it the normal way without the feat, because it's impossible to impress this guy. Literally impossible.
wait, is that an actual thing your character can do?
Yes.
Yeah, he has a racial feat for his bird people. He can just squawk and ruffle off his feathers to make it seem like any failed diplomacy was actually him just being burned.
Okay, I'm gonna do a normal diplomacy check, and that's a 31.
Yeah, so doing proper slow introductions over the course of a minute. As you introduce your whole group, ruffling your feathers and cleaning yourself up. Yeah, not a critical failure. I think that's a success.
Oh, success, you say, at a 31. What a surprise. what great.
I guess
That's
Oh,
very
we barely
surprising.
succeeded. Let's go.
Yeah, we're wild.
Jesus. But yeah, he kind of greets you all as you walk in. He's like, "Yes, yes, I know who you all are. I got a good look at you through the door. You're Vincent, and that is the wanted man Cypher.
I wouldn't. That's not me.
Don't lie to me."
That's yeah. You won't turn me. You're cool, right? We're good.
If I wanted to turn you in, I would have had my golem just pick you up.
That's
All
valid.
right, great.
That's a very good point.
You are the ever persistent Theasmus, if I am not wrong.
Oh yeah, that's correct.
Oh.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, I'm sure it quite is for you. You are the bounty hunter, Hugo.
Yeah.
Many of notches on your belt.
You know it. Thank you very much.
And you are the daughter of the waters, Aletta. Caught between a couple of worlds there. Yes. Well, I don't know. Is why you're all here. What do you want from me?
Well, we wanted to have access to the mirror that you have.
And you need to go through me to get to it, yes.
Yes, and we have services.
We're willing
we
to
can
help with things.
Yes, we're willing. We have many. We have varied services we can provide for the college. We have vanquished bandits, and we have played for a ball. Fantastically, I might add.
Yes, yes, I can tell you are all quite interesting in your skill sets. I think what's more interesting is the timing of things. I have a job for you.
Oh,
A job I think that is meant for you. Complete it, and not only will it earn you the right to see the mirror, I think it may provide you with what you need to pay it. The mirror, that is.
oh, okay, yeah.
That's quite convenient.
As in the mission you want us to do for you?
As in the job I have requested, yes. I believe you may find some information that you can pay with whatever you want from the mayor.
Very well.
That sounds
mission?
that sounds immaculate, sir. What is this job you have in mind for us?
Well, it would seem to be that there's still mysteries in this earth that I've not known, that the mirror does not know, that even Krufix himself is foggy upon. I need you to go up north. There have been stirrings in the magics. You see, we choose to study here because magic flows here quite easily through the sky. It's a center point for a lot of quite nice, but it also means I get a nice tethering feel of any sort of impact on magic throughout the world. And there's been ripples. Something to the north.
How far north are we talking here?
Very. You have a flying ship, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, you're right, we do.
May I ask where you learned all this information about us?
He divined it before we walked in the room.
I have eyes. I'm not called Gadwick the Wizened because I don't know things.
Can I roll Arcana to guess how he could know these things? And
Well,
then
you already
fail?
rolled.
And you rolled shit.
Yeah, I mean, your best guess, divination spells. He's
Yeah.
the Archmage who's been Archmage for 150 years. Who knows how old he is.
This
Dude
is
is
like
probably
So,
incredibly powerful.
this is the
He has
opposite of my
access
area
to
of
a god,
expertise.
a divine artifact that is supposed to like contain insurmountable amounts of knowledge.
Yeah, I
You
guess
said
that all would be pretty
Ardenvale?
good.
No. Go north, past Ardenvale, take your ship through the boreal reaches.
To the Midnight Pass?
No. It's due north.
North of the Midnight
Somewhere in the
Pass?
boreal reaches.
Oh, okay.
The waters are hard, unexplored, really. Dangerous, but the ripples of magic come from there, and I think that is where you will find your answers, your secrets. And you'll answer some secrets for me as well.
So, okay, what's happening up there?
I don't know. I want you to find
How
out.
do you know that there's anything happening?
Because I just told you I can feel all the tether of magic.
Okay, do we have any?
You really
spitballs?
don't listen.
I'm just asking for concrete effects of this ripple.
Go north to the boreal reaches. Does it get more complicated than that? How are you ever going to become a wizard if you can't follow simple instructions?
I'm asking for more instructions, not simple instructions, sir. It's a great honor to meet you, but you're being a little unreasonable here.
It is a very large area.
Yeah.
Have faith, young wanderers.
Well, faith doesn't do much good. I prefer preparation.
Faith does much good. Take your ship to those boreal reaches, and I am certain you will be drawn upon the path you are needed.
So just wander into it aimlessly? Is that the...
Not aimlessly, no. Keep your eyes open. You must look for the signs to take them. But the signs will be there, I'm sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I guess if anyone's going to be good for us, it'd be us.
It was an honor to meet you.
Oh, yeah,
Wait.
definitely.
Before you leave, take this scroll.
Oh,
What is it?
It shall record any secret you so put into it. Find the information that I seek there. Once you are presented with said information, undo the scroll. And it shall do the rest of the work for you.
Very well.
Do this for me, and I will guarantee you access to the mirror. And who knows what else.
Ooh.
Thank you very much. We'll be on our way.
Yes.
I just want to say
You should
I'm a
do
huge fan of your works. I mean, just
Don't ask for his autograph. You went over this. Don't ask for his autograph.
I owe everything to you. Yeah.
You do not know how right on that you are. If you wish to pay me back, continue to study. Become better than me.
Well, that is my goal, but I think it'll take me quite a while. Long-term planning. Anyway, yeah, see ya.
And then we leave.
Oh, jeez.
Alley-oop.
And you yeet yourselves back down the tube. You start falling. You didn't really ask if this was how you got back down, so you're just sort of falling and hoping to God you don't splat at the bottom.
I feel like we should have been a bit better about this.
Vincent doesn't
Eh,
do
I
anything
can-
because he can just float.
Yep. I just took the plunge and I've just been floating down.
But the rest of you, as you were falling down there, you were getting closer and closer to the ground, and like it's kind of like hitting you. It was like, wait, was there another exit?
And then there was a teeth.
Right before you hit the ground, there's just sort of a shoosh as you slow down, and you can feel your stomach try and turn and toss as you come to a full stop at the ground.
Whoever invented this elevator really
Was a genius.
knew sus-
Look at this. It's so elegant.
They really knew how to keep a guy in suspense.
Indeed. Yeah.
But you guys load yourselves together, gather yourselves up in the tower, and I think that is where we're going to end for
Yeah, that
tonight.
sounds good.
Oh, okay, okay.
That was fun.
Yeah. We traveled a really long way, and we probably taught Urbog so much common, dude. Literally so much common.
You traveled like for 2 weeks, basically.
That's a lot. That's a lot of language lessons we can give them.
He
And we're about to have even more.
He can say basic sentences for what he wants.
He can ask to go to the bathroom, but he probably just goes wherever he wants.
Yeah. What's Urbog's skill level right now?
Urbog's skill level is at. He can put out some words, like the common words. He can't really conjunct them. He struggles to build sentences.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's a good start. Vocabulary is where it all gets built from. So.
Yeah, but he can get across basic ideas of like fish, feed,
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
eat
Yeah.
fish.
Nice.
Good progress. Good progress.
He basically just sounds like a dumbass.
That's rude.
He's almost as smart as Leviticus.
Don't say that.
That's pretty good.
I would also just give Titanius the down low and like what the world's like nowadays, at least on a etheric biased education system.
Yeah. He won't have anything good to say. He'll mostly just comment on how much knowledge the world has lost. How stupid the average citizen must be.
Wow, that's a
Oh, come
Okay.
on, man.
That's a dark outlook.
Kind of pities you more so than anything.
Whew.
wow.
Thanks for DMing Wyatt.
Yeah.
Don't make fun of the guy who pays for your meals. I'm just saying, guys.
He wasn't making fun of you. He was pitying how all education seems to have been, taking a serious beating compared to when he was, around.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any ability to even comprehend how they made that water stuff? That seemed pretty cool. And if you want to be a wizard, you have to go to this remote island. You probably have to be some rich kid's son or daughter. And
Oh, this is just one of many wizard schools.
okay. How many are there in the world?
There's a handful. There's a pretty famous one outside of just down in Theros here.
Okay.
There's the Lighthouse, which is a pretty big wizard school off the coast of Poliano.
It's fucking prep kids. The fucking. Look at
How
my
did
eyes.
you learn magic? Just
There's a
in
number
your
of
backstory?
smaller magic schools throughout Poliano.
In my backstory, I learned it through self-study, pretty much.
But
And
yeah,
my
a lot of magic is still taught master to apprentice.
yeah, my adoptive father was also a a nightblade like I am, and he showed me the ropes,
Nice.
There's
What
pretty
did the guy
famous-
call me?
Sage's Eye is a famous wizard school out here in Tarkir. He called you the. Forget the exact wording. It's like
The ever vigilant or something.
it was like the relentless something. Like you never give up on your ideals.
Oh, okay. I thought he was calling. It would have been funny if he was just like the pussy bitch who ran away from war or something like that. That's what they call me nowadays in Theric.
Called me outlaw, and I was like, well, I don't know what you're talking about, man. That's crazy. I'm so
will
many
say-
other things.
Alex, you would also know that Evo's Isle here is like world renowned for holding the best illusion mages.
Where?
Evo's Isle. Here.
Elos. Oh, okay. So maybe.
It's an independent island from all countries. It's ruled by sphinxes, and they have the best illusion mages in the world.
Maybe I should add like a visit there at some point in my life to explain why I'm so good at illusion magic in comparison to other schools. But no need, probably.
But yeah, that's about it. This is probably the biggest wizard school, seconded only maybe to the Sage's Eye.
Is going to mage school like a rich kid thing, or
Oh, definitely.
is it like a meritocracy?
It's probably like 70% rich kids,
Okay.
30% people with like a whole lot of talent that
Yeah,
get
yeah.
like noticed by someone who graduated or works for the school. They like sponsor them.
Okay. Makes sense.
So it's like the reverse of Ron Weasley, dude.
Like it doesn't actually cost much money to go to the school.
Oh, okay, but maybe it's like the opportunity cost of spending time doing that.
Yeah,
instead of-
it's like getting here, getting your
also have to
materials,
spend
to
money
cast
on
magic. You know,
Yeah, you have to
spell
buy
components
your
cost
School
money.
newspaper's going to be talking
Let me
about
say this right now: learning spells is expensive as hell, especially if they're anything other than first level. Like
Yeah.
I spent all of my money, literally all of it, to learn 3 spells. I'm not even all of it, more than all of it. I'm in debt right now.
Yeah, that's
It's only 8 gold, which in the hindsight is a lot, considering it's like enough to fucking pay for life for
Yeah.
fucking
yeah.
a
You
month.
could live comfortably.
I really should have just bought 2 spells and
You
left
could
it at
live
that.
comfortably for 2 months, but instead you bought a spell.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that was only that covered half the cost of a single spell. But I know knowing spells is good.
What spells do you have?
So many, but let me go over my new 3rd level spells because that's new. We've got Fireball, just fuck people up. We've got Levitate, fly places, Invisibility Sphere. I can make all of us invisible. Locate, which means I can find anything within 500 feet of me. Mind Reading lets me read minds, and then Haste, which is obviously
Isn't as good as the last.
Haste is
Haste
still really
actually-
all right. So Haste, all right, on the surface level, it doesn't look as good as like in 5e, but it's pretty much equal. Just
Would
like
it be good to use on Jesse?
on Jesse, it would be killer, because it means that Jesse could like, he'd be able to like run plays, like he'd be able to like run up to a dude and then still do all of his like attacks that he would want to.
Oh.
I don't know. It
So,
would just,
like,
let him do like like one additional thing every turn, which is pretty huge.
That was
That's pretty pog.
And then if you magic weapon him as well, then it's just like
Yeah.
bada bing, bada boom.
Right now, my preparation for battle is I magic weapon and I haste Jesse.
Yeah, that's
And then I also
My-
have some leftover flaming spheres and fireballs that I hit people with.
my preparation is I just pull out these 2 guys, bada bing, bada boom,
It's just
and
flexes
punch
buttons.
them.
Hell yeah, brother.
Smart guy. No, you bring this guy your fist, and this guy your head.
Yeah, exactly. Smart guy punching with a snowball was pretty funny though.
Oh my god. Ah. My computer.
I love how Jamie just like fucking somehow got $150 knife for a week's worth of work.
That was pretty cool.
She can't sell it for market value. you know.
Yeah. I don't know if she would use.
I
the
mean, it's
knife.
still just a cool knife in case anybody. Maybe we can make use of it. You know.
It's still
Just having
funny.
an argument with Jamie over like no, you don't get the Omega knife for doing secretary work.
Yo,
Oh, you know
Cat,
what? This is funny because I have access to the back end of Foundry. I can just look at everything Wyatt has ever done in the files. If I wanted to be a dick, using
I
my
believe.
using my hacker
Just
skills.
completely spoil things for yourself.
No, I think I know something you could do.
Yeah. What?
I will message you.
Okay.
You should get the bestial curse spell and just curse people who become werewolves.
Wait, that's a thing? I didn't even see that.
Bestial curse, 4th level transmutation, and a
Oh,
critical
4th level.
failure.
Okay. Well,
On
I
a
can't
critical
learn
failure, they become a werewolf forever.
What?
That would be
What
so
the hell?
fucking BS.
That's so. Oh my god.
It's not even like a
That's-
it's like shittier curse for them because they don't become a werewolf; they become that animal.
Oh wow.
Target transforms into a bestial form. It's a rare animal, but they never leave them.
How do they break
So
out of that?
It gains claw, hoof, form, jaw that uses target on. Whenever the target attempts to use any manipulate action, use DC 5 flat check to manipulate the action. If they critically fail, they are stuck in this form duration unlimited.
Is there any way to like get them out of that?
And probably
Probably
break curse.
dispel magic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
dispel
yeah.
magic, break curse, that kind of shit.
That's so. Jesus!
That's
Do
cool.
not
Just
critical
reminded
fail.
me that you just reminded me. I actually have dispel magic. I think
I have it too.
because of
But how do
of
you
my
have it?
iconoclast thing.
I see. I see.
I just completely forgot I had those two spells.
Greg has Mage Hand. From that one item.
Oh
we
yeah,
got.
he does have the necklace that's just mage hand.
Oh, really? I do. I forgot about that.
Did you DM me, Greg?
Yes.
Ah. Oh no. Greg.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
What? Come on.
You can't just do this. I mean, I could do it. Okay, that's that's not hard coded in, but I could put in a guest appearance somewhere. I'll put it like that.
The audacity of this archmage guy. Just fly around and you'll find what you're looking for.
Yeah, like
Just
what?
randomly.
There's nothing else to give us. What do you want, man? I don't know. I think it's fine. It's just like.
Yeah, but like this is fucking so out of the way. We would need so much more food in order to actually fly here and then also
It says
fly
the
back.
Boreal Reaches, which is like the ocean area.
It's like a northern ocean sea.
So we're
Kinda.
just searching the ocean for an anomaly.
Basically, yeah. It's
Oh, what the-
it's not very trafficked or explored. The waters are really treacherous.
Okay,
Oh,
we're gonna stock
so
up
we're
on
just
oil.
flying with our dicks in our hands, waiting for something to.
We're gonna have
happen.
to stock up on oil this time.
Yeah, definitely. And food.
You know it, baby.
If only Goodberry existed.
Cypher could give me a perception check to like kind of gain insight into his intents and meanings, motives.
Into the dude.
Yeah, okay. So based on everything that he was doing and saying, the way he was talking, you get heavy Crufix vibes off of Gadwick,
My man.
and you're willing to bet that, especially when he said that you should have faith, that he is convinced that Krufix will point the way to fix whatever anomaly is going on in the world.
Huh.
Because if there's one thing you know about Krufix is that if there's an anomaly in the world, he's gonna fix it, but he'll do it through tools.
Okay. I guess that explains some of it.
Oh, baby, you're going to get some piety.
Maybe.
Next
This
session.
is all about secrets and stuff, isn't it? This would probably be pretty good for that.
Yeah, but
Mirror
you're
was
literally doing
The
them a
mirror was
solid.
a creation of Krufix.
Yeah.
You're doing Krufik a solid here by fixing one of the boo-boos in the world.
Just
Pretty
do it.
sick.
Meanwhile-
pretty sick.
Oh my God.
Meanwhile, big boy Justin still gets nothing for self-evident reasons.
Ha!
Well, there's one thing that you do get, and it's amazing healing.
Yeah, that's a good point. Dude, I just can't fail healing checks now. Like,
Yeah.
that's the baseline.
Yeah,
You also get fucking dispel of magics.
For no reason. I don't know why you get that.
Because he rejects the concept.
He believes in himself so hard.
Yeah, literally that. Literally that. Believe it.
You guys gotta
Believe
understand.
it.
Magic and the gods are one and the same. The gods are literally like in the realm of magic. They're just sitting up there breathing in and out magic constantly. And Justin's abject refusal of letting the gods into his life, into his body, into his mind or soul, is separating himself from magic, the weave.
Then how does he cast magic?
He doesn't.
Doesn't he have
He casts
dispel?
reverse magic.
Oh.
Yeah, he cuts off magic.
But that's a
He's
spell.
able to-
Flavor-wise, it's
He's able to
reverse magic,
extend
essentially.
his negation of magic.
Maybe.
It's literally just anti-vaxxing.
He's
But for
anti-vaccine
magic.
so hard that he's canceling out your vaccines.
God damn, dude.
That's gonna be funny when it actually comes in, just like, oh, I can dispel this shit. I forgot. Let's see, how does dispel magic work in Pathfinder?
It's not amazing, but it's alright.
Protection's a pretty good spell. And,
Yeah, if we know that we're
pretty good,
fighting
too.
something that's up to no good.
Vulnerability. Pretty cool. Anti-magic field. It's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool, but that's very, very far in the future.
Someday, someday.
What I want to know is how much we're going to actually learn from this mirror. Like, we need to learn something pretty amazing to get. Like, this is probably just going to tell us what, like, where one guy is, probably.
Maybe.
And, like, there are 12 of these guys.
11 now.
Or at least I think there's 11 left.
That's what I said. There's 11 left, yeah. No. There was 11. Now you have 10 left.
Okay, that's fair. Then we'll be at 9 after this fucking quest.
Maybe.
Oh wait, we still need to find the guy. Never mind.
Maybe. You don't know.
Maybe, baby.
Why do you just get to sit around and act like you know? Oh, shit.
You ever think about... You ever think about that?
I do not think about that. I'm
You
sorry.
don't. You don't think about it.
What the fuck does counteract mean? Hold on.
It's when you just try to, like, BM them. And you have to, like, make a skill check to beat their DC. To be able to dispel their magic, because otherwise it'd be kind of kind of BS. All right, not gonna lie, my sleep schedule is awful. I'm insanely tired right now. Thank you all for being